Hi, it's Dave here from Elysium Sophia. How are you? And welcome to another live broadcast, a live stream from Elysium Sophia. It's a Wednesday. As we said before, the weather outside is frightful, and you can't afford a trifle, since there's no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You might as well stay with us as we start to move really on our way to Christmas. Because you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gotta find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus on his way, and we're on our way, we're on our road to Norway. To Norway? To nowhere.
Norway.
We're not going to Norway at all, are we? We're on our way now to being monetised, and as we've said for the last 4 weeks, we're on our way because we believe, mind over matter, that by the 20th, that's the day we've got in our minds, that we will have our little message from YouTube to say we're monetised, because we're nearly there now. And at the same time, gives us the opportunity to bring a little bit of festive cheer to you, act as a bit of small YouTuber support, although a lot of our subscribers that are coming now, they ain't small YouTubers anymore. They're big, they're growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's brilliant. But if you want to see your channel grow, let us help you. Elysium Sophia, we're here, health and well-being, to help you relax, unwind, be more confident, and a little bit of festive cheer as we're coming towards Christmas now along the way, to help you to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. We're all about hypnosis, we're all about meditation, we're all about well-being, health and well-being. We're all about different ways to just take some time to experience the here and now. And this is what we do here. Our sessions are kind of turning into chat shows. So we welcome our subscribers, and as usual, we say hi. If you're joining us from the Philippines, we say hi. If you're our friends from the Philippines, we were live at a Philippine market the other day, and it was absolutely great, mate. We were on the loudspeakers, and we were spreading a bit of Christmas cheer and festivities to our friends in a market in the Philippines. So if you're from the Philippines, a lot of our Philippine friends live in the Philippines but work elsewhere. They work in Dubai, and they join us here. They work in Taiwan, they work in the United Emirates, they work in Hong Kong, Japan, Thailand, Dubai, they work all over the place, but they're actually from the Philippines. So if you're one of those people, please come and say hi, and you're welcome. If you're from here in the UK, if you're personal friends of Sophia's, come and say hi, and we say hi to you this evening, you're really welcome. And again, if you're from our beautiful second home in Cyprus, come and say hi.
So the first person we have got is FemFam that says, hi David.
Hi
So
FemFam, how
hello
are you?
FemFam, thank you for joining our live stream.
How are you?
Unfortunately, the other day we got a notification to say that you were live, and we couldn't join it as we were going training, and we couldn't join your live stream. We really wanted to join it, but we did see
That was
it.
last night, wasn't it? Was it last
Yeah,
night? Yeah, we were training a
we
long
did-
session last night,
we
so we
did-
couldn't go. I hope your session went okay.
We did want to join you, but it wasn't that we were ignoring you or
It
anything.
doesn't seem long since it was Donna we were chatting to. Was it Donna
Yeah.
that we were chatting to the other day? How are you, Fem Family? You
FemFam
okay?
said we're good, thanks.
You're good, brilliant. Family all okay? Good. Let's hope starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. And it really is, mate, starting to look a lot like Christmas.
And also, FemFam, if you can share this live stream, that would be very helpful. FemFam said, that's okay, we had technical issues with that live stream.
Oh, tell us about it. Technical issues, left, right and centre lately. We're having so many issues ourselves, mate. on this platform and on another platform. It's all gone bad. But that's another story. If you're joining us today from as FemFam is, we say hi. If you're joining us again, we just want to try and make sure that we're not forgetting anybody. If you're joining us from across the pond in America, we say hi. How are you doing? How are you today? And if you're joining us from the UK, from Europe, if you're joining us from anywhere today, please feel free to join our conversations, join our chat. Don't know where it's going to go today. The other day it went ballistic. It was really good. We were talking to a friend of ours called Donna, and Donna and FemFam were all chatting together. They were in the house, and it was a real free-for-all.
So FemFam said shared, so thank you so much for sharing
Thank
our
you.
live stream.
Tell you what, FemFam, I've got an issue today. The vaccine being pushed out today. But hang on a second, those two nurses that it's not being great for. Surely they should have known. They're nurses. They would have. Your friend, the pharmaceutical guy, he knew what was in it. Now let's hope that doesn't put it back a little bit, because clearly, two nurses today, or some people in the nursing profession, have had the jab, have had the injection, and it's made them. They've gone into some kind of shock or something. You might know more than me, but I mean, surely it worries you, doesn't it? When these people are people who are supposed to know, and they're putting it into us. For goodness sake. But hey, what do you think?
We've got Ethan who says hi.
Ethan.
So, hello Ethan, thank you for
Hi, how are you?
joining us. Thank you for joining us, Ethan. And also, Ethan, please, if you can, tell people that I know that who come to live, that would be very helpful. How are you today? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Ethan, some people are really thick when it comes to this, and we're just trying to spell it out as easy as we can, just before Penny the Panda comes back on again. What she's trying to say, in not so many words, is if you, Ethan, know anybody that knows Sophia, then you can let them know, and they can remember it. Because we said that so many times, and different people don't do it.
So
but today we said it now, so I know you will. Maybe.
FemFam said our friend works for, and
a
they
pharmaceutical
they
company.
told us not to have this, but wait for the Oxford one.
I know.
Ethan said okay. FemFam said hi, Ethan. Ethan said thanks. I hope you have a great evening.
We hopefully will. But it's just one of those
So
things.
FemFam, your friend
said to wait for the Oxford.
Yeah.
I know. We were waiting for the Oxford one, but then there's been some kind of U-turn on the Oxford one, hasn't there? And I'm like, what's happening with that? But and London, I've just been looking on the news there, saying they're looking at going into tier 3. Are you still part of tier 2, or are you in tier 3 already? Down south there. But obviously London now looking at maybe going into tier 3 because it's not going the way they wanted it to. How's things around you? Because whereabouts are you now? You're down south, but exactly where are you? And does that affect you? Are you in tier 2 at the moment? Have you just seen the news? Are you looking at maybe going into tier 3? I don't know. It's all gone bad. Really sure, but anyway.
We're in tier 2, but heading into tier 3.
Yeah. We just said so.
That's FemFam.
I didn't think it was Ethan.
Oh no.
I think Ethan's already in tier 3.
Yeah.
We're all in tier 3. But I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. As far as we know, everybody's in the tiers that we're in. You're in tier 2, looking at tier 3. What's happening? Is it the figures going up down there? I don't know. Round here, things seem to be quite stable. I think everybody's just excited about the vaccine. But as you just said, I was banking on the Oxford one, as you just said, because they would trust it a little bit more. But there was something on the news the day before yesterday that said that's been backtracked a little bit now, and they're going full steam ahead with this. Is it Pfizer? And going ahead with that one. But it was strange today hearing that these two medical staff had reacted to something that was in it. But surely, if they're medically trained, these are medical people. They should have checked out themselves. Hang on a second. What's it? It's like, I think I'm allergic to nuts. I think I've just had a Snickers. Could cause grief. Bizarre.
Due to us having one of the largest hospitals, all surrounding areas are being sent to our hospital.
I think ours are. I think that's what tends to be happening over here. That people are being tested and they're being sent to the bigger hospitals, which again it's quite daunting for people. But it's talking about nuts and nutters. Isn't it strange now how everything? I was laughing the other day and we saw something that may contain nuts. We actually bought something the other day. We actually bought some nuts.
Yeah.
And it actually said on the packet, may contain nuts. I mean, come on.
That's like saying we're going to buy some bread and it's
Right,
saying this
be
contains
careful, may
bread.
contain wheat or bread.
We have 279 cases in our hospital.
In your hospital? Well, we did the. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, the figures were going live up here because I was getting a bit, peed off because it was like, oh, dirty Northerners, you're getting, letting the side down. But we seem to be on the where we are. It seems to not be too bad at the moment, but everybody's just so excited about the vaccine. And we're watching everybody having it yesterday, and again testing it out on the vulnerable. You have to smile to yourself and think, oh, that's okay. But yes, it is. We're going to be positive, full of positivity, and say yes, everything's fine. But if you've got a nut allergy, you don't have a Snickers bar, do you? So I don't know what they've done with that. I don't know. So is Donna joined us today to have this conversation because it turned into a real chat show the other day, didn't it?
Yep.
So yeah, we're hoping we don't go back into another silly lockdown and tier thing again because we've just got back training. Sophia got back training again. It's really nice. Last night we were training, hence why we weren't on air last night. And we're just waiting now. We're under the impression we've actually got the watch hours now, but we haven't had the notification yet from YouTube. So we're just waiting for that, really.
So we've got
What's
Gigi
that noise?
Gamboa again, who
Who?
says, hello sir, I'm here again. Gigi Gamboa, who's been here 5 days in a row.
Lovely.
Thank you so much
Hi,
for
how are
joining
you?
us
From the Philippines.
Yeah.
From the Philippines.
Someone said, I have told we might be heading into a lockdown on the 29th of December for 27 days.
Yeah, who said that? Fed fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what we expected, isn't
And
it?
Gigi, thank you
All
so
for the
much
sake
for
of
joining
5
us
days.
again. We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you joining us.
All for the
You
sake of
have
5
joined
days.
us 6 days in a row now, so thank you. We
Thank
really
you for
appreciate it.
coming. Hope you're
And
enjoying
if
our
you can
content.
share this live, that would be really helpful. And
So yeah, we did say this, didn't we? We said that for the sake of the festive period, why can't people just keep it low key, but just see the immediate family and see people? What is the point in that window of 5 or 6 days when everybody's going to go bonkers? Yeah. Before that, COVID's here. Those 6 days, COVID's going to have its own little vacation, I presume, and then come back again.
yeah, Fempom said, don't forget to give our wonderful host a big thumbs up. Yes, so if you haven't already given us a thumbs up,
A big
please remember to
tamsack.
do so.
A big tamsack. And if you're wondering what a tamsack is,
And
it's a thumbs up.
Fempom, if you want to know what a tamsack is, it's a thumbs up. So they said, how are you? How are you? And
They're all saying how are
they
you.
all said very well.
All saying how are you. How are you to each other. So yeah, I mean we can.
Shall I tell you who I've uttered?
Yeah, who have you attered?
I can't obviously share the
You
live,
can't
but
atted the people who
I've also shared it on.
shared it
Yeah.
on the other side.
So I've
Oh, from the other side.
the first person is Jen Lorenciana.
Jen Leanciana.
The second person
Shared
is
more packages recently.
no. Second
From
person
Germany.
is Vegan Realist.
Vegan realist.
Third person is FemFam.
Fan fan.
Fourth person is Eliza.
Eliza talks
Fifth
to the
person
animals.
is
Where is
Juliet-
she today? Juliet the Shih Tzu.
The sixth person is Kuya J Official.
Yeah.
And the sixth person is Culver Fan Vlog.
Culver Fan.
The seventh person is Kevin King.
Kevin King.
The eighth person is Mars Did It, and the ninth person is TT's TV.
Mars done it just a little bit.
G says yes, of course, and FemFam said Tamsack.
Tamsack. Yeah, it was really, really funny when we first started out. It seems years and years ago now, but it was only March time when we found out what a Tamsack was.
We've got Donna, who
Donna!
says hi, guys. Hello.
How are you? I won't even start by singing I had a girl, Donna was her name, because you've been there, done that. How's life in Cheshire?
Pardon me.
How's life in Cheshire?
Thank you for joining us, Donna. Thank you for joining us, Donna. How are you today? We were just talking about you saying,
we were just
hope you
chatting
came.
about the session. The session that we had the other day when we were talking about it. We've just been talking about going on to the topic about the vaccine, and we were saying that I was saying that 2 nurses had reacted to the vaccine today. But come on, I mean, is it just me? But you like to think that 2 people in the nursing profession would know. It's like they've had a nut allergy. It's like two nurses or medical profession. If you had a nut allergy, would you go out and buy a Snickers? No, you wouldn't. That's what we were just saying. So I don't know what that's all about. You'd think they'd know better, wouldn't you? They'd know what they're going to put into their system. And then FemFam was saying that I think we're more looking towards the Oxford one, but we don't know. How's things in Cheshire with COVID at the moment? We were just saying that London is now looking that it's going into Tier 3, and FemFam's just said, yeah, it does look like that. And if you missed it, again, FemFam was also saying that they're under the impression that probably from the 27th, 28th, we're going to go down into some kind of lockdown again, which I hope not. It's just like up and down, in and out, just for the sake of 5 days. Oh, that it should come to this. But it's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. And that's the way we want it.
So, Femma said, I'm very sorry, I have to quickly go.
Oh, that's fine.
And
if
finish,
you need to go to the toilet, you need to go to the toilet.
Finish the girls' dinner.
Oh, going as in
but
going.
I will be back.
Cool.
So we've got Marigold Librella.
Oh, yeah.
So hello Marigold, thank you for joining us. Who says hello sir, chilling.
How are you? Chilling,
so,
good. And where are
hello
you from?
Marigold, thank you so much for joining us. I've given you a blue jacket. Please feel free to drop your link. Also, where are you from, Marigold?
Yeah, where are you from,
Donna
Marigold?
says good things. Need to go out soon. Thought I would say a quick hello.
Who's that?
Donna.
Donna, that's great. I'm glad you said hi.
Marigold says, keep safe, guys.
We will.
Where are you from, Marigold?
Yeah, whereabouts are you from, Marigold? And Donna, you've got to rush out again in a bit as well. It's that time of year, isn't it? Oh, dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells and bobtail ring, making spirits right. Oh, what fun it is to write a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. It's that time. I was just wondering whether you were dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Clearly going shopping.
Marigold says nice voice.
Ah, thank you.
Wash hands, wash hands.
Wash hands,
That's the
definitely.
emoji. Where
Wash
are you
hands,
from,
drink water.
Marigold?
Marigold, are you from the Philippines or are you from here in the UK? Whereabouts are you from?
Are you from America?
Are you from the USA?
Bravo, sir.
Bravo, thank you. Because it's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Because it is. It's starting to look like Christmas everywhere we go. Merry Christmas. Now the fire.
Oh, you're from the Philippines.
From the Philippines, God. The weather outside is frightful, but in here is so delightful. But since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, we finally kiss goodnight. Oh, I hate going out in the cold. You'll really hold me tight. On the way home I'll be warm. Well, the weather outside is frightful, and we can't afford a trifle. But since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. We're on our way through to Christmas now, so we're starting to really festive it up. And you've just joined us, Marigold, but we're talking about the vaccine. We're talking about the implications for the vaccine. We're talking with FemFam. We're chatting earlier, and we're chatting about the vaccine. what do you think about it?
So Marigold says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Donna said, what kind of things are people looking forward to doing when things get back to normal?
Who said that?
Donna.
Donna. What are people looking forward to do? I think...
Marigold said, let it snow.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
For me, probably...
A form of normality.
People...
People being able to actually... I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. People hugging again.
I'm looking forward
being more tactile.
to the people who can see other people.
Yes. See other people. And actually, I think what worries me is I've noticed over the years, because we're very tactile, we're a very tactile family, and I'm presuming you are, Donna, I don't know, but, you know, over the years, people have become, in my book, a little bit less tactile and showing touchy-feely, hugging, squeezing each other, hugging each other, kissing each other, and they don't. People were starting to, in my opinion, they weren't showing it enough. And then because of COVID, it's even worse, because everybody now has become, rightly so, standoffish even more.
Yeah, exactly.
And you go out and it's like, if you came from another planet now and you saw people going, whoa, straight back, and that's not what we want. We want people to be more tactile. We want more people to be, you know, showing more love to each other. And I don't know. I don't know what you think.
Marigold says, well, thanks for making me blue. Love you guys. Because I gave her a blue jacket.
I'll be
You're welcome.
blue Christmas without you. It'll be just blue, just thinking about you. I'll be doing alright with my Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Sing it.
Donna said, yes, it's made me appreciate my mum more.
It does. It makes us... I think we were... Some people say... that's what people say. That's what people say. That this has been sent... Whether you're religious, whether you're spiritual, whatever you are, some people are saying at the moment, and we've been saying for a long time now, they're buying into the idea that this is some kind of like message, whether it's from their God, whether it's their Christian God, whether it's our Christian God, whether it's our Muslim God, whether it's our Jewish God, whether it's our Hindu God, whether it's our Buddhist gods, whether it's from our gods, whether it's from wherever it is, it's a message. Whether you're spiritual, whether you're believing in religion, it's a message that's coming from a higher plane that's saying the world has become a place that needs a bit of cleansing. We've all become very, I don't know, I think we've all become dissatisfied, and we've all take things for granted. Like, we can't imagine now what it's like to go on holiday again. We can't imagine what it's like just to go out in the street without a mask on. And I think we took it all for granted. I mean, myself and my daughter, we always hand washed anyway, we always used hand gel, but it's the little things that you took for granted. We all took them for granted, and I think people did. And I think this is a reality check of what can... It's almost like the ghost of Christmas yet to come, especially very parent at Christmas. This is what's going to happen if you don't change your ways and start destroying the planet and doing what you're doing to the planet. I don't know. Is it a message? What do you think? I think there's something in that.
Marigold said, I love you already way back. Hope you love me too.
Oh, we love you too.
And then Marigold said, you have a great voice, sir.
Oh, thank you.
And then Donna said, and I miss not seeing people smiling at each other when I'm out because masks are on.
Exactly.
I mean, not smiling.
And I was saying the other day, it must be true, I was saying to Sophia, I'm glad Sophia's a little bit older, she's got past the, the 5 and 6 years, all that kind of thing, but the little ones, the babies in pushchairs that pick up on facial expression, and they're facing people with masks on all the time. And it's going to be a generation of babies, and a generation of... They're just starting, the 0 to 5 age group, that are starting to formulate, they're starting to articulate, they're starting to make judgments, and they're looking at people wearing masks, They can't judge their facial expression. And as I was just saying before, I think we've got too far where we're not tactile enough anyway. People aren't or weren't being that way. And I think now that it's going to take a while before people get back to normal again. I don't know. But I don't know. Christmas is coming, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you wouldn't say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Yes, you'll go down in history. Yeah, we're trying to get as many Christmas songs as we can to make people festive at the moment. What were you saying? Sorry.
Marigold said prayer is our weapon.
It is. You're too right.
Some people forget already.
They do. Some people forget already, and prayer definitely is our weapon. Whether it's to our God, whether it's to our spiritual side, whatever it is, I think we have to start thinking deeper. I think we have to start being... One of our things here at Elysium Fear, because we're into hypnosis, we're into relaxation, we're into trying to motivate people, to reduce anxiety, give you ideas to make yourselves more healthy, healthy body and mind. And I think I say this every time throughout all our videos, the live ones, and one of the best things that you can be, I think, and I really believe, and we believe at Elysium Fear, is empathetic. Is to empathise with people and to be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes, to see things from their perspective. I think is a joyous thing. I think it's an amazing quality, and I think that we all need to be more empathetic. We have to be empathetic, but the sad thing about that, which is not nice to hear, but in order for us to be empathetic, we have to be subjected to, or seen, or experience suffering and pain, hardship, whether that's us personally or we see it in other people. So there has to be famine, unfortunately. There has to be fear, there has to be phobias, there has to be sadness, for us to then become empathetic. So we want to make sure it's whatever that person went through that then made us empathetic. We can then start to rebuild other people's lives. Because without sorrow and pain, we can't be empathetic. We have to have experienced it. And it's better to be empathetic than sympathetic. Because nobody really wants your sympathy. Because we're all proud people. I know I am. I know at Elysium Fear we're very proud person. But at the end of the day, we don't want people's sympathy. The people who are laying on the streets that are homeless, they don't want your sympathy. They want your empathy. And they want the opportunity to move forwards. And that's what we do at Elysium Fear here. We try and draw a line in the sand. And we try and give people the opportunity to live a mindful way, to appreciate the here and now, to learn from the past, but not dwell on it. So we need to learn from the past. But things have happened. As soon as things are happening, it's already in the past. So we can't dwell on it. We need to start living in the here and now. And being more mindful. And being more mindful of other people. And thinking to the past to learn from it. Then draw a line and say, now, what are we going to do? Yeah, that happened. Because here at Elysium Fear, we're all about things that we can do something about. Not worrying about things like night will follow day. There are so many things that we just can't do anything about. And it goes back to the phrase, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. We can choose to what extent we suffer, but pain is inevitable. And that's from Sanskrit.
So
Penny.
Marigold said bravo and clapped us for singing.
Oh, thank you.
And
Very nice of you.
Marigold said, "Can I drop my entry in Little Princess content? Hope you don't mind liking me being dancing."
Oh,
Yes, you can
Of course you
drop
can.
your link. You can drop anything.
yes, please drop your link, share
Drop
your
your
link,
link to anything.
and let people connect with you. And this is
So,
what another thing we're here for as
Donna
YouTuber
said-
support.
I was getting ready to have cosmetic surgery, nose job, just after COVID hit.
Who was this?
Donna.
Donna, yeah.
So decided to postpone being saving for years.
Yeah.
Think I'm going to go ahead in January.
Good. I hope it does go ahead, and it will make you feel it'll make you feel amazing.
And Marigold said lot of chances God given us, but people still never realise.
People don't realise. People take they take it for granted. They do, but we shouldn't take things for granted because it's not our natural right. We haven't got a right to be here. Yeah, we only lease things. We're only on this planet. We're leasing things. The animals, the birds, the wildlife, the seas, the atmosphere. We have to take care of it. We have to take care of each other. And Donna, yeah, you're going there to have your nose job. I hope everything goes okay with that. And I think you're doing right. You've done right to wait. But it must be so frustrating that you've waited all this time to have it done, and now you still can't have it done. So hopefully January you're going to get it done. But please, obviously stay in touch with us. But please let us know how it goes. And if you want to watch our videos, to not be as apprehensive when you go, please do our body scans, look through our videos, because you need to wind down before the procedure. It's not an operation, is it? It's a procedure. But it would help to try and de-stress, to try and do some breathing exercises from your tummy, from your diaphragm, to try and experience the here and now, to try and use hypnosis, any of our techniques. And if you want to, obviously if you feel that you wanted to use any one-to-ones, then you'd be more than welcome to come down and book a session to give you some even better coping mechanisms, because you're not really going to benefit from it. But it will be fine, you'll be fine, and it's got to be positive mental attitude, building on from Mir de Kuda Champagnat and all the NLP early self-talk. Penny.
Marigold said, "This is my entry for being dancing. Hope you like sharing it." So I pressed on it, and it took me to a Culver fan video.
A Culver fan video from Cyprus.
Mm.
Oh, lovely. So, I mean, obviously, the Culver fam are obviously from our second home, the beautiful island of Cyprus. And myself and Sophia, this is where Elysium Sophia started for us. It started twofold. It started with, we're both Thai boxers, we're kickboxers, and my journey started out in Thailand, studying the science of the 8 limbs, Muay Thai. Now train my precious little panda. She's a great little Thai boxer herself and kickboxer. So that's where that started. But our journey into hypnosis and mindfulness for us started in our second home of Cyprus, the home of the sleep temples, a place where East meets West, where it's a blend of all sorts. It's the Arabic mix, the Christian mix, the Greek Orthodox mix. Across the sea, across the water, you have the mummies and the emote and the mummies and the pharaohs and Egyptian tombs and the pyramids. And it's so enchanting. You've got Beirut, you've got Palestine, a beautiful Arab connection, and you've obviously got the Greek connection, the Greek Orthodox. Such a melting pot. It's beautiful. Penny.
Donna said, "Thanks. A few people keep trying to talk me out of it, saying you look fine, but it's not for the people. It's how you feel about yourself."
No, exactly. It doesn't matter what people say. It's not what people say. That's what people say. It's about you. It's all about you and how you perceive yourself. And if you look in the mirror and you don't see, looking back at you, what you want to see, then you'll not feel the way you want to see. You'll not feel the way you want to feel. But once you've had that procedure, I want you to do something for me. I want you to look at yourself. And I want you to just think positive. Because because it will look a bit different when you first have it done, but it will be an improved you. It will still be you, but you will be an improved you. You're beautiful as you are now, and you probably, to other people, you probably don't need it, but that's your choice, and you choosing to do it is to enhance the already beautiful you, because you are unique, you are amazing, and you will be even more unique when you have this procedure done, and you will feel better. You'll feel better. You'll see yourself growing in stature because it matters to you. And if other people won't notice it, but to you, you'll notice it, and you will feel better. But you really must, before the procedure, take some time to relax, to do the breathing, and to start seeing your nose through the mirror as how it's going to look. Preparing yourself for it and telling yourself how well it's going to be, because it will be. It will be amazing. Penny?
Donna said, love the way you break into the song, haha.
Yeah. Starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. And it is. It's just round the corner. And I'm glad. This is the best time of Christmas, I think, because this is the build-up. Because it's like anything else. It's a crescendo, and boom, it's gone. All that planning, and then it's gone. And the best bit is Christmas Eve. The anticipation that is Christmas Eve. And then it's gone. So this is why it's great now, because it's the anticipation. Keep the anticipation, the magic, as long as we can.
Marigold said, thanks for sharing inspirational message about reality, sir.
You're welcome, because we really do believe it. We don't just say it, we say what we mean here at Lyceum Sophia. And some people might not agree with the things that we say all the time, but it is, as far as we're concerned, it is true. We need to be more open with each other. We need to embrace the goodness that is out there, but we also have to stop taking things as our God-given right. Because we don't.
Donna said, love your words and positivity.
Thank you. Because we need to be positive. And at Lyceum Sophia, we work at motivating people. Now, I don't motivate companies. I don't work with companies and corporate. But I do work with clients on a one-to-one and trying to give them the self-motivation. Because that's what it all starts. We need to believe in ourselves. And we need to be strong ourselves. Because so many people rely on us. But we have to be a little bit selfish. And we have to be selfish for the right reasons, to become selfless, if that makes sense. We have to be a little bit selfish and give the time to do meditation just for 10 minutes. To take that time to recharge our batteries. Because it's an ever-changing, fast, frenetic world. And we have to be recharged, and we have to give our subconscious mind the power naps that it needs to start repairing and reprogramming, sort of rebooting our computer, because it's through sleep and it's during sleep that our body begins to repair. And via hypnosis we put in different suggestions, we put in little bits of auto-suggestion, but we kind of reprogram your mind to think in a different way. But think in the best way for you. It's all subjective. Penny?
Donna said, I think I'm going to do a before and after video.
Brilliant. And you should post that. You don't have to, but just as a thought. You haven't got any videos out there, have you? Because we couldn't see, I think Penny was saying the other day. Maybe that's your new start that you need. Post a before and after video. It's the start of something big. It's a vlog, isn't it? Post it. Take a before video. Do it now. Do it this week. Let us see it. And then an after. That would be amazing.
Marigold said, keep spreading information, inspirational messages. So.
Good, thank you. Because that's what we're about. We're about inspiration. And if you're inspired by us, that means a lot to us. Because as I say, we don't do corporate. We don't do the massive speaking to the masses. We try and keep it bijou. But at the same time, we believe in quality, not quantity. And this is where we are. We believe in people being the best version of themselves that they can possibly be. And people come to us at Lyceum Sophia for hypnosis or for motivation or relaxation or to become more less anxious or more self-belief. And I say, what do you want to do? And they say many times, they say, I want to be like. And I say, hey, great, wonderful. You don't want to be them though, do you? Because they say sometimes, I want to be, and I say, you want to be your version of that person, because you're unique. And by being your version of that person, you will be better than what they ever could be. You might look up to them, but they should be looking up to you. You light up the room. You just don't realise it. And you really need to believe it. You really do.
So Marigold said, hope people can realise after they heard your sharing.
Let's hope. And if you wouldn't mind sharing it, especially to your Philippine friends, because a lot of them will be watching this, and my accent may be a little bit hard to follow. I might speak a little bit too quickly, but they can put the subtitles on, and they can listen, and hopefully they will be motivated like you have been. So thank you.
Donna said, yeah, I think I won't post till I had the finishing result. I want to show the whole journey in full.
Yeah, but you have to start the journey before, haven't you? You've got to start. So make sure you do the videos before you have it done. You don't have to post them, but you have to make sure you do them, because you need to before shots. But it's true. I can't do that. I just did it. You have to do it.
You say I do that.
No, you go like that.
No, I don't.
Like that. What I'm saying to you, what you have to do is, what I'm trying to say is, you need to make. I'm fine. I know what I'm saying. You need to make sure that you do the videos, but don't post them, because we can't wait to see. But people out there would love to see that.
So we've got Josephine TV Karen, who says Tamsack done.
Oh,
so thank you, Josephine TV, for
thank you, Josephine. How are you?
Joining us. Thank you for giving us a Tamsack.
So I take it, Josephine, you're from the Philippines. Hopefully, I don't know, I might be wrong.
Marigold says, please visit my home too. And Marigold said, why are you hiding?
Why are you hiding? Oh, Penny, why are you hiding? Right, okay, Marigold.
Wait, second thing is, Vegan Realist here, sharing our live again.
Thank
Who
you,
says,
Vegan Realist.
hi,
How
Vegan
are you?
Realist shared.
Penny,
Thank you so
explain
much.
to Marigold how it
So,
works.
Marigold.
Who are you?
So Marigold, I am Penny the Panda, and when we get monetized, I will be doing a face reveal. So I will be taking off my panda head, and you'll be able to see my face, do a face reveal. Obviously, you can check out other videos of me on it, but when we get monetized, I will do a face reveal.
So we're cool.
Thank you, Vegan Realist, so much for sharing our live stream. What have you been up to today, Vegan Realist?
And Marigold, our business is Elysium Sophia. Elysium, named after wholeness and well-being, and Sophia, I named it after my own daughter because it means so much to me. She's the most precious thing in my world. So Elysium, and then Sophia. And Sophia comes on our channel as Penny the Panda. So if you watch over our videos, you'll see this cute little panda doing dances or doing funny things like that. Penny will be coming on in a few moments because I go and have a little drink in a few moments. And Penny comes on and has a little chat. So you'll see Penny firsthand as Penny the Panda. It's not that she's hiding because I'm keeping her away. It's just that she prefers to stay that side of the camera. But we are going to have a big... She does a lot of dancers. She's a little dancer as well. She's a little Thai boxer. She's a little dancer. And she will be doing an unveiling probably on the 20th.
Marigold said, why are you hiding, Aunt? And then Marigold said, hello. Donna said, yeah, you will see the before, the bruising, and the end result, lol.
That'll be cool.
And Donna said, hi, vegan. Marigold said, hope soon, question mark.
Yeah, it will be soon, hopefully. It will be soon, but it will be soon. It's mind of matter, and we really, really believe in it.
And Marigold said, please drop and I'll visit too, hee hee. What, do you mean drop the video to our video or your video?
You can just carry on with the conversation. Penny, are you going to come on for a few moments while I go and get myself a drink and you can show these nice people who Penny the Panda is?
Yep.
The inspiration behind Elysium Sophia, that is Penny the Panda. Cute little panda, and we know our Philippine friends and our Chinese friends and our Asian friends just love pandas, and we love Penny the Panda. So
sorry,
Penny,
I've just got to do that.
In a few moments, I'll go that away, and Penny will come this way. So I'll leave you in the capable paws of Penny the Panda, while I go and get myself a drink of water. And Donna, really important that you start making those vlogs now. That you start.
So we're just watching Marigold's video now.
Oh, cool. Is that your daughter? Oh, she's so cute.
Got to pick up my sister, guys.
Is that Penny? Is that Penny? Is that Donna?
Yeah.
So Donna's just off now to pick up her daughter. Drive safe, Donna. Okay, drive safe and let us know
His sister.
how you get on. Okay, let
His
us know.
sister.
A sister.
Yeah.
Let us know how you get on. Obviously, join us again next time.
Donna
we're
says,
live.
"Love you guys."
Drive safe, and we love you too.
That person that you've just seen is Marigold.
Marigold. We've
Yeah.
just been looking at some pictures and it looks like your family. You have a beautiful family, Marigold. So, a very beautiful family. Penny, I'll leave you to chat to these nice people just for 2 minutes while I go and get myself some refreshment. So, Penny the Panda is in the house. Very, very soon. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
The panda's here.
Whew.
Oops, Penny. You won't remember. Oh, there you are. Look. There you are. I thought you disappeared. I thought you'd turned into some kind of vampire panda.
Hello, everybody. So I'm Penny the Panda. So thank you for joining us, Donna. Hopefully we can catch you at our next live stream. Please don't forget to put the bell on. So yeah, as I was saying, I will be doing a face reveal when we get monetized. So you can see my face, but this panda head, and yeah. So thank you so much, Marigold. Donna, so see you next time, Marigold. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to try and share this live. But it's very hard to read with a panda head on, because you've got to read through the small holes here, and it is quite hard. So I will try my best to read the chat. If you've got any questions about anything, please feel free to ask. And also, I'm trying to share this with it, trying to see what I'm doing. But if you have got any questions to ask, please feel free. Also, these are my kickboxing gloves because I'm kickboxer, Thai boxer, and so is my dad. And these are my gloves. So they are gold. And that's the other one. These are my gloves. So they are gold, white, and black. So I really like them. They're really nice. And these are my dad's right here. So there are gloves. This is my phone case. It's a bunny. So I'm trying to read now. Okay. Thanks for introducing me to your channel. Alright, that was great. So I have Panda Bear. Oh really? You have Panda Bear too? Well, basically, I really want to do a face reveal. But why is that there? I really want to do a face reveal, but we've got to wait until we are monetized. It's my favourite. Oh, bigger than you. Whew, you and me. So, give me a second. I'm just trying to read with this head on. Also, if you have got any questions about anything, please feel free to ask. 1 second. Just give me a minute. Right, I think I have done it. There we go. There we go. Right, so, my God, I'm going to check your video out. Oh, I'm going to subscribe. Go. Oh, I've already subscribed. That's good. I've already subscribed to your channel. I am checking out your channel. And at the end of every live stream, I check out everybody's channel that's come to live. So everyone that's joined us, I check out the channel. I go watch the videos. I like the videos. I leave them a nice comment. I subscribe. Put the bell on if you haven't already. And if you haven't put the bell on already, please remember to do so. Put the bell on so you don't miss when we go live. And yeah. So, if you have got any questions as well, please feel free. So, hello Nab88. Thank you for joining our live stream. So that's Nab88. Where are you from, Nab88? So NAB88 or Nab88. Where are you from? You're going to come back on now?
I'll come back on my precious little panda.
Yorkshire, right.
From where, sorry?
Yorkshire.
Who's that?
Bye everybody. NAB or NAB.
Nab.
Yeah.
Hi. By the sound of things, we have
It's
someone called Nab in the house.
NAB88.
Nab 8.
And Vegan Realist said hi. Marigold says please support my yes we will. Nab says
Yes, we will.
near Vegan Realist.
Near, you live near York.
Yes.
You live near.
Hey lad.
Pardon?
Hey lad. Do you?
How are you? Rocking around the Christmas tree, it's a Christmas party, huh? Maybe we'll have some pumpkin pie, we'll do some caroling. You can get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices saying, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. And we're rocking our way all the way through to Christmas here at
So-
Elysium Sophia.
Nab says just random visit lol.
A random visit, oh, you're welcome.
Close to Scarborough.
Live close to Scarborough. Are you
I thought
going
it said something else,
to
though.
Scarborough Fair?
I thought it said-
Rosemary and thyme. Yeah, if you stumbled on us, Elysium Sophia, we're entertaining people all the way through to Christmas. We're a mindfulness business. We concentrate on hypnosis, health and well-being. You can check out our videos. Elysium Sophia. We're all about health and well-being, and we're on our way now to being monetised and with personal and positive mental attitude. We've been talking about ways to distress, ways to unwind, to be more confident, and to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And we're sharing that with you. It's kind of like we're a chat show, and we're singing our way through to Christmas too.
So Marigold, yes, you are good at dancing.
Who's
You are
good at dancing?
Marigold. Nab says sounds like you should be on radio.
I know. People do say this. It's like a bit of a chat show, a bit of a turn into.
And Marigold said great voice, and Nab says I like it here already.
Oh, good. That's fantastic because
You should be. He said he should be on the radio.
it would be very nice. I mean, I would actually love that. I did. I'm a teacher by trade, so I'm kind of like used to talking and speaking to people, but love what we do now. We turn our sessions are now turning into a bit of a chat show. We have friends that come from the Philippines. We've got at the moment. We have subscribers. We have people from across the pond in America, and we open up debates. We help people to try and start being more mindful. And when they start being more mindful, they start entering our debates, and they forget about the past. They don't worry about what's happened in the past. They start living the here and now. So it's kind of in a clever way. We do that type of thing. We specialise in hypnosis. We specialise in relaxation and therapy. But in particular, we specialise in motivational speaking and helping to motivate people. And we're just combining that now because we want to try and spread a bit of happiness as we go by. We try towards Christmas, and that's what we're doing.
Marigold said my home 520 only.
Is what, sorry?
520 only subscribers.
Subscribers, well, you will have more.
Nab
you will
says
have a lot more.
subbed, and Marigold said, "You like a professional singer, are you?" Question mark.
I'm not actually, no. A lot of people keep saying that we should do more singing and we should go more.
Nab says, "Must be a reason I found myself here."
There must be. It's fated. I've used hypnosis and used it across the waves to chat to you. But yeah, we would we love what we do. We also work on another platform and host a show on there.
That's what we do.
We're starting now to branch out at Elysium Sophia to do more of a chat show, to welcome people to our home, to use this platform to chat to people, to help kind of let people get things off their chest. Because again, if you're sharing it with us, then it's getting off your chest, you're becoming less anxious. We'd like to open the debate. Earlier we were talking about the vaccine and about COVID, but not in a depressing way, in a looking forward way.
Marigold says, "You're a singer and I'm a little dancer."
You're what, sorry?
A little dancer.
Oh, it's
Nab
great to
says,
sing and dance.
I've had 3 sessions of hypnosis before.
You
I
have?
found magic mushrooms as well before. Effective for depression.
We're very. I think if you've stumbled on our channel, we're very Gothic. We're very inner Gothic, as you can see from the Great Gargoyle behind us. We originally we're very, very Gothic. We're trained Thai boxers, kickboxers, so we're very spiritual. I started off my journey in Muay Thai, teaching and training out in Thailand myself, where I trained Muay Thai, the science of the 5 limbs. Now I train my own daughter, who's does a bit of singing, dancing, but she's also a very talented kickboxer and Thai boxer. Our journey into hypnosis for us began, Elysium Sophia began back in our second home in Cyprus, where we love to be, where it's the home of the sleep temples, it's the home of Elysium Sophia, which is our business. Elysium, named after wholeness and well-being, and Sophia, named after my very precious daughter, who's Penny the Panda.
So, Nab...
And the Sophia behind Elysium Sophia. Who's that, my darling?
Nab.
That's Nab, is it?
Yeah.
Hi.
Your
a friend. Do you know Vegan
Your
Realist?
video was, are you thinking vegan cheap shop Aldi?
So are you vegan as well? Because we've been obviously looking at vegan. Vegan Realist now joins us every day. We support Vegan Realist, and Vegan Realist supports us, and Vegan Realist has got so many subscribers now, which is brilliant. But has been with us because we're on our way to being monetized. So we've decided to go live every day as much as we can, because we personally believe that by the 20th we should be monetized. And spread the word a bit more.
I know Vegan Realist.
You know that? Oh, cool. And you're from between near Scarborough and York, is that correct? Yeah.
Nab says, yeah, I eat plant-based.
You eat? Yeah. I mean, to be quite honest with you, we are dabbling at the moment in all sorts of, because we're into health and well-being. Naturally, we've dabbled in alternative, and there's so many great vegan alternatives out there. I'm originally a bodybuilder, did a lot of weight training. Now I try and get a lot more of my protein from plant sources. Look at the great Mo Farah, inspirational, that everything that came in through Mo literally was plant-based. And so it is educating people. And yeah, a lot of us that are into fitness or bodybuilding originally believed that it's only meat protein. But clearly there are so many alternatives, and better for the planet, better for us, and being kinder and more humane. I don't know.
I'm 3 miles away from, I think it says Scarborough, because they put Scarborough.
Scarborough.
Scarbrou.
Yeah, Scarborough. That's
Scarborough,
right.
yeah.
Scarborough. It's a great place. I love Scarborough in the winter. It's a beautiful place in the winter. It's like any other coastal resort, I suppose. Coastal resorts that kind of get a bit heavy. We love Whitby because obviously it's our Gothic. We love Whitby. We love Scarborough, but we love Scarborough especially in winter time when the waves are coming over the top, when it's freezing cold and it's fresh. This time of year is, I think it's a great place to be.
Marigold said, here in our country, green leafy vegetables were medicine.
Medicine, exactly. Is that Marigold?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean that shows, doesn't it, the benefits.
And Nab said, meat started making me ill and dairy was making me fat. And then looked at the industry and that put me off praying for that.
Too right.
And Marigold said, we eat them like goats.
Yes, exactly. And I share this with so many people. My own personal. I have Crohn's. I suffer from Crohn's disease, and I manage my Crohn's condition through meditation, through hypnosis, and through diet, which I'm finding I now practice what I preach. It works for me, and a lot of the vegan food in there does work for me because I have to be careful. But if we do it correctly and we make the best choices, then we can manage most things.
Vegan Realist said it wasn't really beautiful the other day, lol.
No, but it's when the waves are crashing over the top, and when it's cold and it's icy cold, it's a great place to be. As is Whitby, with the Gothic influence, especially towards Penny.
Nab says, have you tried the Wim Hof method? Wim Hof method.
Yes. I was speaking to somebody about the freezing and the method that you're talking about there. There seems to be a lot of people trying these types of methods now. I mean, obviously I'm a personal trainer. I'm going to do more mind and body training. And obviously, we don't advocate long runs. We go back to what was originally called fartlekking, and we go back to the Scandinavian. We go back to what's now called high intensity interval training and the benefits of healthy eating and a program of on and off. 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and building it up for 30 minutes a day. And we really believe in that here at Elysium Sophia. Obviously, I'm a personal trainer, and with the Thai boxing, with the kickboxing, advocate mind and body training, but do think a lot of people, and it works for some people, they run marathons, but it's not great on your knees, it's not great on the joints. So fartlekking or high intensity interval training, a lot of the Ling influences originally and the Scandinavian links really do work, and what we're talking about there, I think there are a lot of things that we can learn from such people, and we only have to look at science. And Marigold was saying about again, with us being into Muay Thai, the spiritual side and the herbal side, the power of such things as the things that we can all have, ginger, for example, peppermint, ginger, the basics. And we always talk here at Elysium Sophia about the power of breathing in essential oils, and in particular, to keep us alert. The citric. We're a big believer in the citrics to keep us going. Okay, I cheat and I have coffee, but I only have 4 caffeine a day, and that goes back to my university days, trying to keep awake. Mix it with water, but I never have caffeine after 6 o'clock at night. Never. I can't do it. But if we have natural highs, and highs that don't dip and peak our sugar levels, then it's better for us. And so again, it's all about things in moderation, and that's what we're about here at Elysium Sophia, about trying to create people to be and help people to be the best version of themselves that they can be. Rejuvenation.
So Nav said, I did it first time the other day and again today.
Cool.
And Marigold said, fatty foods is bad in our health, Mum said.
Just a bit. Oh, just a bit. Oh, but again, they are, and the only thing that people don't realise, and I talk about this all the time, and it's great that I've got you here at the moment to say it again, the bad fats, we don't need them, but the good fats. There are so many good fats and vegetable oils and oils that almost like Pac-Man can work with us.
Vegan really said yes, especially saturated.
Saturated.
And Marigold said coffee is not good too, sir. Lol.
It's not good at all. It's the only reason I have caffeine is to keep myself awake as best I can, and I have 3 cups, maybe 4 cups a day. But I listen to Motivational Duck, and Motivational Duck says I can have 4, so I am having 4. But I know caffeine bad. I know, but it's a kind of thing we don't advocate. We use healthy eating plans here at Elysium Sophia. When I'm working with my clients, I never use diet, the word diet, because we work with the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind, and here's the word diet, and it says, no, deprivation. I don't want to do diet. I don't do diet. So we use the words, the semantics are important. Healthy eating program. And to have everything that we want or need in moderation. And the fats issue, you just don't realise how much damage these bad fats are doing to us. And it's only when you start to realise that the good fats and the fats that can get rid of the triglycerides that are our worst enemy, and the cholesterol, the triglycerides that shouldn't be there have no right in our bodies at all. So we use Pac-Man to come along and use the good fats to take out the bad fats. And almost like osmosis or like Pac-Man, eat away at them and get rid of them. But it's so important to get that message out there. The oils, the vegetable oils, the spreads that we spread on our bread. And even then we talk about bread and we talk about... The funny thing is, I know that white bread as such is not great. But here's the number of things that I can say from first hand. I was advised, because of my Crohn's disease, originally to take nuts and seeds, to have the roughage that I needed, the fibre. But then I had diverticular. I couldn't have the nuts and the seeds because they got stuck in the pouches. So then I had to have the white bread. And being the way that I am now, I have to have, I try and have either half and half. So do it that way.
Nad said, love coffee, just ran out though, cold turkey now for a couple of days.
I know.
Marigold said, but Dad just said a little to feel alive, hee hee. Diet says deprivation. I just eat whenever I'm hungry and whatever I want.
Exactly. A little bit of what you fancy.
But Dad telling Mum not to drink coffee instead milk, but sometimes Mum is cheating.
Yeah.
Vegan really said that's why they say fish is brain food, but you can get omega-3 from flat, chia, hemp, etc.
Yeah.
No need for milk in coffee, that's why indulgence.
Exactly, yeah. And the lactose intolerance can come from that. But caffeine generally, I think, provided it's in moderation and it gives you the high that you need, I think it's like anything else, isn't it? It's like, for example, if you like pizza, it's not the pizza that's the problem, it's all the fat that you put on top. So you can have healthy pizzas. And again, it's just like trying to not eat unhealthy all the time. It's just not depriving yourself of the things that you really enjoy. Because healthy eating doesn't work if it's unreasonable. And you start cutting out things that you really want and you really desire. Or we come to the semantics again, want, need, desire. But if you feel that you want it, then you shouldn't cut it out altogether, unless you've been advised by your doctors to do that. But that's another story. But yeah, I think if everything in moderation, you try and mix it up a bit. You try and have, you can have your vegan influence, you can have your meat influence, you can have your protein, you can get your protein from meats, but you can also get it, as we've just said, Vegan Realist, from flax seeds. You can get the fish oils if you have some kind of daily supplement as well. But obviously, there's so much out there. You go into other health stores are available, but you go into health stores now and you're inundated. It's like
sorry, I just wanted to say as well, Vegan Realist, we watched your latest video on when you tried that yogurt.
The yogurt, yeah.
We watched that. That was really
Made
good.
from coconut milk, if I remember.
Yeah, as soon as you posted it, we watched it.
Yeah, it was great. It
was really good.
Milk. And the benefits of coconut milk, as we know, they're immense. As with ginger and peppermint and what we were talking about earlier from about the plants. Marigold telling us all about the.
Nab says lentils.
Yeah, you see, when you mention the word lentil, everybody thinks of Neil the hippie from the Young Ones, and don't they? They do. But lentils have so much in them that it's not just hippie food. Because originally people I eat lentils, I must be hippie. But we can learn from so many cultures, we can learn from so many things that we sweep over. And we have to start taking different bits from different cultures, from different creeds, and we have to put them all into the melting pot because they're all there for a reason.
So, Marigold said lots of food were a temptation, as Mum said, especially their smells.
Yes, the aroma is a big thing, isn't it? Because you always know it's like packaging, isn't it? If it smells nice, then... But we have to be careful because the Western world in particular, we put things in there to make things look nice and look aesthetically pleasing and to smell nice, but they're really bad for us.
And
but it works both ways.
Nav says vegan realist yogurt, he loved it.
It looked great, that, didn't it?
And Nav said I like the coconut milk ice cream from Aldi.
Yeah. The benefits of coconut are just immense.
And vegan realist said I think coconut milk is okay in small amounts, but it's full of saturated fat.
Yeah, exactly. And again, you're putting in that into your body, not good at all. But again, in moderation, you wouldn't put your head under a vat of cod liver oil, would you, and start drinking it in the pint.
That wouldn't be very good, would it?
That wouldn't be very nice.
Marigold
said... It would be quite silly. But in moderation, in your joints, when you need the cod liver oil or the sunflower oil or whatever, it helps with the cholesterol. It helps with the saturated fats. It helps with the triglycerides that, like I said before, have no right to be in our body.
Marigold said, I love yogurts. And Marigold said, water is better than anything.
Yes, it is. And there we go. Better than anything. Yes, we drink as much water as we can, because we do say here at Elysium Sympathy that water is one of our best friends, and water is essential. It's essential for growth. It's essential for life. Dehydration has no place. It is the same place and belongs in the same place as the saturated fats and the cholesterol and the triglycerides. Be gone.
Vegan really said, lots of great recipes you can use lentils in, such as lentil bolognese,
Yes.
lentil lasagna, etc.
Yeah.
Nab says, yeah, add them to anything.
Yep. Lentils. But I cannot help but just think back to Neil, the hippie from the Young Ones, because it's like everything was lentils and Vivian, lentils. It's hippie food, isn't it? And it sticks with us. But I think it's all about education. It's all about educating the palate. It's all about sophistication. It's all about, well, let's be honest, it's all about getting away from the caveman mentality, isn't it? It's getting away from man go and have meat, woman stay in, me go get meat. We've moved on from that. But some people, unfortunately, still not there yet.
Nab says, can we trust tap water? Do you drink bottled water?
There's the number bit. I drink both. Where we are, in the beautiful county of God's country of Yorkshire, we're led to believe that the water is good. And we've grown up drinking it, and do. I also drink bottled water, because I like fizzy water, because I feel I'm tricking my brain into it's not really water, so it's a different drink. Obviously, when we go abroad, we just said we go to Cyprus a lot, so we have bottled water in Cyprus. But of course, the bottled water could be anything. We don't know, do we? So, good point.
Nab said, did he say Neil? That's my name.
Neil. It was letting in water.
Marigold said, Mum is not allowing us drinking colas if we are mixing it with water, lol.
No. Well, this is it. You don't know where the water's come from, do you? And if you're in an area where the water isn't good, or it's potentially dangerous, then that will be right. But putting water in Coca-Cola on its own is great, but mixing it with water, that's demented. Just not right at all. No, Coca-Cola doesn't need water in there.
Nav said west, north, east, south, question mark.
South. But we're on the border of south/west. We're right on where we are, we're kind of like, if we go that way, we're in Derbyshire. If we go that way, we're in West Yorkshire. And if we go that way, we're heading towards the Saddleworth Moors and towards Manchester. So where we're positioned here, we're classed as South Yorkshire, but actually we're kind of like betwixt all sorts. We're kind of like out in the open. We're out in the countryside, but we're kind of like on the border of South/West Yorkshire. But then, as I say, we go that way a little bit. We're in Derbyshire. And we go that way a little bit, and we're towards the Pennines.
Nab said, "Oh, cool, lassie."
Yeah. So we're grim up north, but it's about time that people realise that people up north, it's not that grim up north, and you do get a bit fed up with the stereotype, because a lot of our friends are from down south, and they don't have that perception. But sometimes we know, but hey, come on, Game of Thrones. Let's just get back to the nitty-gritty. How good is Game of Thrones, and how interesting it is to see all the northern accents on Game of Thrones, apart from the beautiful Khaleesi. But you've got Sean Bean there, giving it his all. You've got all the people that the northern influence. Pardon?
Peter Dinklage.
We've got all the northern influence there, and and Andy Burnham, the self-proclaimed King of the North. It's just hilarious.
Marigold said just a little bit of water, not too much,
Yeah.
and mixing.
Not a lot. Not a lot at all. It's like when you know, water everywhere and not a drop.
I knew you were going to say that.
Did you? Water
As soon as you said
everywhere.
no, as soon
and
as
not a drop.
as soon as you said water, I knew you were going to say
Yeah, what
that.
we're going to say, yeah. What do you call it orange, isn't it? That's another debate, isn't it? Do you call it let down orange? Do you call it orange cordial? Do you call it orange squash? The orange that we put water, and do you put marigold? Do you put water in fresh orange because of its acidity? Sometimes a bit rich. When Sophia was growing up, I never gave her pure orange juice because it was too much for her tummy.
Yeah.
It was acidic. So I always used to put a bit of water, not a lot, and still do now. She doesn't know. But I still put a little bit of water if I make her an orange juice, fresh orange, because it can be quite harsh. You know, it can be quite acidic.
I
and
can't.
harsh.
If I have strong orange, it just gives
Yeah.
it just really
And
hurts.
it's like, again, if you're having orange squash or let down orange, or whatever you say, if you have it too strong, then it will give you tummy ache. And again, but even with the fruit juices, now marigold, you'll see what I'm saying here. If you're allowed to do that, it's nice to put a bit of water in there, unless it's already watered down, and then we start getting into dodgy ground.
Marigold said, "Bye guys, keep safe always. Hope you drop to visit
it's
my
been a pleasure.
house.
Please
Love
put the
you
bell
guys.
on. Put the bell on, and you'll be
Marigold,
welcome next time
please-
we go live.
Please put the bell on. We hope to see you next time we go live. Thank you so much
Stay
for joining
safe.
us.
Stay safe. And please join us
He
again
said,
next
"Bye
time.
guys, keep safe.
And love to your family.
Hope you drop to visit my home. I love you guys."
And love you too.
So thank
Take care.
you.
Please join us next
Nav
time.
said, "Good
Stay safe.
idea, because tap water is slightly alkaline."
Exactly. Yeah. So this is why you have to, you have to make sure that you're putting it in the right quantities and make sure everything's okay with it.
And then Nav says, "Like your chat reader, lol, very efficient."
Your our chat reader.
Chat reader.
Oh, chat reader.
And then Marigold said, just to lessen the acidity, is it bad? Question mark.
Where's that? Who was that from?
Marigold.
From Marigold. Different places in the UK, that the water is, the pH levels are different. But as I said originally, where we are in this part of the country, in the Yorkshire area, we're led to believe that the water is okay, Marigold.
So we've got Selena Fabe, or Selena Fabi, or Selena Fabe.
Selena, what a
I'll
beautiful
say
name.
Selena, so thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Vegan Willie said, "I saw videos of people drinking Robinson's squash straight from the container."
No.
Nav says, "Does the chat reader have a name?"
Yes.
I am Penny the Panda.
And Sophia.
Sophia.
From Elysium
So
Sophia.
I am Sophia from Elysium Sphere, and also Penny the Panda. I will be doing a face reveal when we get monetized, which hopefully will be soon. It will be soon. I will be doing a face reveal, so I am Sophia or Penny the Panda.
And Selena, if you
And
just
Marigold
joined
said,
us,
"I'm
what about
curious
you?
too." Nav.
Who's what, sorry?
Marigold said, "I'm curious too." Nav said, "Hi there, lol." So hello. So I'm Sophia or Penny the Panda, and yeah.
And obviously, as we mentioned before, the channel is we're about mindfulness. We're branching out, doing more of a chat show kind of thing, as you mentioned before, because I do like doing these types of things. I like engaging with people, and it will be nice to grow this and develop this within what we do. But it's nice to engage with people. It's nice to use this platform. And Selena, if you've just joined us, we are Elysium Sophia. Elysium from
way-
wholeness and well-being, and Sophia is my beautiful daughter.
By the
That's
way,
where we're from.
when I came on live,
Yeah.
someone said that they had a panda outfit. Well, they had a panda
Yeah.
the same size as them. Marigold said she showed up but wearing a panda.
She does. But she's a clever little panda, a well-trained little panda. But obviously, she does a lot of dances, and on our lives and on our videos, she does a lot of dancing. And on another platform that we're quite active on, she does them there as well. But again, Selena, you've just joined us. Whereabouts are you from, Selena? And how are you today? Are you from the Philippines? We've got Marigold at the moment that's from the Philippines. We've got Vegan Realist. We've got our other friend there, Sophia. Now, from near Scarborough. So whereabouts are you from?
Marigold said, "Please visit my home, lol," and then Nav said, "Lol, why?" Question mark.
Why?
Yeah.
Why visit her home?
No, I think my panda head.
Oh, why? Pandas, it's just that it was just right at the very beginning, we wanted to use a way to get to the younger audience. when we started broadcasting live, and Penny the Panda was what we chose to do it.
So Marigold says, I want to hug her too, like I'm always doing with my panda bear. So we got Creepy and Dragon Explore Beyond,
Whoa,
who
that
says,
sounds
hey
like,
David Pickering.
Hi.
So hello Creepy, I'm going to call you
sound
Creepy.
very gothic like us.
I'm only calling you Creepy because
Creepy.
you're called
I'm
Creepy.
a creep.
So
I'm a weirdo.
Creepy and Dragon Explore
What am I
Beyond.
doing here?
Thank you for joining us.
I don't belong here, 'cause I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. We love
So
that name.
thank
Brilliant.
you.
With
They said
gothic here
I
and
can call them
welcome
Creepy.
to our channel. Is what, sorry?
I can call them Creepy, so that's
Good,
fine.
that's great.
So where are you from, Creepy?
Yeah, where are you from? And Selena, if you're still there, where are you from? Creepy, where are you from? Are you
Marigold dropped their link.
from? Brilliant. Creepy, are you from the UK or are you from
Philippines.
America?
Marigold
From the Philippines?
clapped at you.
Lovely, thank you. That's really kind of you. So, Creep, where are you from? Let us know where you're from. It's
By the way, we're not calling you Creep. It's just that's your name, Creepy. So.
I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. Don't you just love that song? You remember whose version was it? Oh my word, my days, I can't remember. Who made it big? Jonathan Armstrong, that was his name. The band that was on the boy band. One of the best versions. G4, of course it was.
So-
My version that I'm thinking about was G4's version.
Creepy said just subscribed. I'm originally from northwest England, but I live in the Philippines now. But I'm moving back next year,
So you're from the northwest of England?
and they're coming back to
Are they coming
northwest.
back over here in the Philippines? Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for joining us today. You've stumbled on the list of Sophia, and we're talking our way through to Christmas. We're all about health and well-being, but we're also a chat show where we get people to come in and chat and get things off their chest, and it's so ironic. Isn't it
Creepy
ironic?
said, "You will see with the content why the bake is creepy, lol."
Yeah,
I'll check out
We'll
your
definitely
channel.
check that out. We'll definitely check that out. Yeah, we're all into all things gothic here. And we specialise in hypnosis. We specialise in health and well-being. And at the moment, we're chatting about. Originally today, we were chatting about the virus. We were chatting about the what's been happening about the lockdown. We were joined by FemFam, who had to leave us, and by Donna, who had to go and pick a sister up. And it's been nice, again, as usual, and as we do like to chat to people, to spread a bit of health and well-being, and also give you the opportunity to chat with us and get things off your chest in a mindful
So
way.
Nab says, "Here's mine if you're interested." So he dropped their link.
Thank you.
Creepy said, "My old channel was called Creepy Explorers, but then changed it to Creepy Dragon National. Then it changed and got shut down. So I made this one a month ago.
Cool. Well,
In the UK on lockdown over Christmas over there. So I've just watched your video, and one of the videos are called 5 People Who Disappeared and Then Turned Up Years Later.
wow.
So
Welcome
that's
to the
very-
land of the strange.
that's
We
very
love
cool.
things like that, so I'm sure we'll enjoy checking your channel out because it's what we're into. We like it.
Vegan Really said, "Creepy, did you shut it down?" And Nab said, "Tier 2 rubbish as far as I know."
Tier 2's
And Nab
rubbish.
said, "I'm the
No
first
difference,
one
is it, between
asking
tier two and
you. I'm the first one asking you. You're being unfair, lol."
You're the first one asking. What
Yeah.
is that? You just keep reading it. They'll chat amongst themselves.
Creepy said, "No vegan. YouTube took it down."
YouTube took it down, right? It's just so ironic, isn't it? Ironic,
Don't you think?
don't you think?
It's
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's full of ice,
You just
but it just didn't take. And who would have thought of bigger? Mr. Blade safe, was afraid to fly. Packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He had waited his whole damn life to take that flight. As the plane crashed down, he said, "Isn't that nice? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?" Yeah, I was just talking about Game of Thrones, and then you've come in talking about dragons and
Nab
and
said,
creepy things.
"I'm unfair. How, lol."
I don't know. We don't get involved in that. There's a chat amongst themselves about who's unfair and who's not. Let them chat it out amongst themselves. But basically, it's really it's a fun moment when you join us because We were just talking about Game of Thrones.
Creepy said, I had 19,000 subscribers on that channel 5 years.
Yeah.
But it took me to build up. But I know tricks now, hence I'm over the way to 2,000 in 1 month.
Brilliant, well done.
Wow, how did
Congratulations,
you get so many?
That's great, well done.
You got tricks.
You did it before me, and you said 19,000.
That's brilliant.
I mean, we're just on our way to be monetised now, and building up the watch hours and the subscribers that are coming in. A lot of our subscribers originally were from the Philippines, but now we have a lot from the Philippines. We have from across the pond in America, from here in the UK, and Dubai, and the Middle East.
So Creepy said upload. Who else just came? Woof Woof. Juliet the Shih Tzu
Juliet
is
the
here.
Shih Tzu.
Hello,
How are
Juliet
you?
the Shih Tzu.
How
Thank
are
you
you?
for
You
joining
okay?
our live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you today?
You're just joining us
Creepy
at a really
says,
good moment.
I've got one video which has given me the full 4,000 watch hours. I only uploaded it 3 days ago.
Wow.
Wow.
That's brilliant. And like I said, if you've got something that catches
From
people's
nothing,
attention,
lol.
pardon?
Oh, so they had no watch hours, uploaded one video that got them the whole 4,000.
Brilliant, great.
And they've got it.
Yeah. I mean, that worked for you, and well done. Stranger Things doing a video. Congratulations. Well
So
done.
Juliet Schutzer says, I'm great now to see you both.
Oh, that's really nice. It's not,
Thank you so
we
much.
do see every time you just seem to be coming, we seem to be disappearing. We're not disappearing just yet, but it's lovely to have you with us. What time is it out there in the USA at the moment, Juliet?
Now said, what was the video, lol? So now I'm trying to find out the video that went viral.
That went viral,
Yeah.
all right.
So that they can...
So they can...
Yeah.
So you can put that on, yeah. So what time is it in the US?
Juliet says, so who was boxing? Did I miss something?
Who was boxing?
Yeah, because of the gloves.
Oh, no, it's obviously we were training last night. As you know, Juliet,
the
we're
gold
Thai
gloves
boxers,
are
we're
my
kickboxers.
gloves.
So we were training last night, we were training, hence where we weren't,
They're my
on
gloves.
air. They're Sophia's gloves, they're my gloves. I'm a Thai boxer, kickboxer, trained out in Thailand, and now train my own daughter, who's Sophia, who's a little Thai boxer, a little kickboxer, hence why the gloves are still here at the moment.
So, Creepy says 244,000 views it's got, and only nearly 4,000. Vegan Millie said, hi, Juliet the Shih Tzu. Creepy says, I'll drop the link if that's okay with you guys. That's fine,
Of
drop
course
your
it
link,
is, yes,
feel free.
and,
Marigold said, Nab, love, you already send love, please. I'll leave my gift in there, lol.
Oh,
That's good.
it's great. See, it's really nice, and again, we can, if we can facilitate people coming together, if we can facilitate people swapping ideas, swapping links, seeing their channels grow, that's again, it's a plus for us here at Elysium Sophia.
Juliet says, you need to train Juliet how to box so she doesn't bite.
Yeah, a boxing Shih Tzu, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? How are the fish, Juliet, as well?
That'd be
Are they
good.
okay?
You posted a video, and I saw it, and it was when you were brushing Juliet.
And Juliet,
right.
before I forget,
This is the big video.
Oh wow!
Got 244,000
Is that the one?
views.
We'll check that out after, my darling. We need to check that out. That's amazing. I know it's great that it's gothic. I'm presuming it's got a gothic undertone and gothic undertone. And Juliet, you've missed our singing earlier, so just for you, we are going to give you a rendition of. Let's give you a rendition of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Yes, you'll go down in his story. Boom. And that's just for dog lovers, the animal lovers, a song about a reindeer. So that's just for you that missed our Christmas songs earlier, Juliet. So again, a happy early Christmas to you and to Juliet, and a very happy early Christmas.
So, Creepy says, got a video on Kurt Cobain.
Oh no, Jeremy Corbyn.
Kurt
Cobain.
Who? Hang on a minute. Who? Sorry. Who? But my other videos aren't doing as good.
No.
Juliet the Switcher says, "Yay!" Vegan Miller said, "A channel I subscribed to had 4,000 subs 2 months ago, and 23,000. She's now got 6.7 million views on one video."
Wow,
yeah.
we need to be doing that.
Juliet says, "I love when he sings from his heart."
Oh.
And Creepy says, celebration, celebration, clap, clap, yay.
Yeah, well it is, isn't it? It's fantastic. And it's great that you've got all the subscribers, and it's great that that you get, if you keep the bell on, and then obviously when we go today, you can join us again next time, because we it's nice to make more
Creepy
friends.
said, "Vegan, that's crazy. It goes to show that you can get viral videos."
Of course it does, yeah. But yeah, we're Christmas is around the corner. We started off today's show. We started off just talking about how Christmas is just around the corner. We were chatting about how we're going to be spending Christmas. We were chatting about what Christmas means to us, and how we started then talking about with our friends earlier on about COVID and about the vaccine, and about how it was working at the moment. And then we moved on to what was happening with COVID and the tier system, and that it looks like that tier 3 is heading towards London, that area. We were chatting about that. And then we started chatting with our vegan friends, and we started talking about the importance of healthy eating and the options that we have out there. And then Marigold came in, and she was sharing us from the Philippines all about her experiences, and that was really, really good. And we were chatting there, and Penny, you were...
Nab said, "Lol, vegan realists take notes."
And then we got a bit gothic, and we started talking about the importance of our Thai boxing and kickboxing, and about our gothic influence, and Whitby, and about Scarborough. We were chatting about that, weren't we?
Marigold said, "I'm scared I never leave a message, sorry."
You never leave a message?
Yeah.
On WhatsApp, sorry.
I don't know.
That doesn't matter. If you, a lot of people on our channel kind of like sit in the wings, but if you have joined us, it's great that you've chatted.
Creepy said, "We got hit with a massive typhoon not long ago now.
Oh, wow.
We lost everything, so hopefully getting monetized tomorrow, depending on YouTube. I'll be able to get some money coming in before Crimbo for the kids."
Great, that'd be fantastic, and good luck with that. Let us know how you get on. Because obviously that's
tomorrow. They're hoping to get monetized.
Tomorrow, hopefully, let us know as soon as you can whether you get monetized or not. We've kind of like, we think we're about there. We think we're about there now for monetizing. So hopefully that should be soon for us. But we've not had the email yet or the text from YouTube. But I think we should be about there now. And it's really nice how we can then continue our whatever seems to be going in the way of a chat show, which we're really enjoying this platform to be able to chat to people and bring people in a mindful way as well. So we're getting people to exchange views, and we're hopefully giving people the opportunity as YouTuber support to drop their link and to chat with each other. And it's so nice to keep seeing all these chats, how you're all linking with each other, and it gives you the forum to grow your channel and to chat to us. It's really good. It really is.
Marigold said she was scared to leave a comment at the creepy video.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No, you don't worry about that, Marigold. It's, you don't be afraid.
Creepy said, "Only need 120 hours, which I'll get with the viral video, as it goes up about 10 to 30,000 views, as its day is slowing down now."
Cool.
Marigold said, "Creepy, love you already. Please love me back," and then drop their link. So,
that's lovely.
Yeah.
So we were just as well chatting in with Juliet then, and Dougie, lovely friends, and what they got to say about life in America. And then we've been singing a few festive songs, as we will be doing now every time we come on, betwixt now and Christmas, to spread a bit of Christmas cheer.
Marigold said, "It's not appropriate for a kid like me to watch."
Well, maybe not. It's I don't know. It's I've not seen it myself, so I don't know. But obviously,
It's scary.
keep your eyes closed. Just listen to it, and if it starts screaming, then turn it off. I don't know. But so if you joined us today from the Philippines, Marigold, people that joined us from the Philippines, you're always welcome at Elysium Sophia. At our home, you're always welcome. We find that the other night we were joined by our Philippines friends, and we were live in a market in a Christmas market in Philippines, which was really nice. We were on the loudspeaker, and we were singing out and giving some festivity and some festive cheer out in the Philippines, and that was beautiful.
Creepy said, Marigold, is your channel Culver fan? So.
Culver fan.
And Marigold said, Creepy, thanks much. My feet was cold watching it.
Okay, so Culver fam are our Cyprus friends, aren't they?
Yeah.
The Culver fam, hence why we spend our second home in Cyprus, and a lot of the subscribers to Culver fam come along to us, which is great, and we haven't seen the Culver fam for here with us for quite a while now. Hope they're all okay.
Creepy said, it's cool, plenty of other videos coming out, funny ones coming.
Great. Marvellous. It's just so nice how you're all sharing your links, dropping your links, and again, just so that I don't forget what I'm saying. A lot of our Philippine friends live and work in either Dubai, or they work in the United Emirates. Right at the very beginning, we had Dr. Aaron, who was one of our very early subscribers, who was working as either a doctor or a surgeon in Bahrain. And then we have people from Saudi Arabia and the United Emirates that were originally from the Philippines. And we have Eliza Doolittle.
Eliza, Aaron. Creepy said, we do everything what exploring is. So, paranormal places, adventures, exploring the internet, anything really.
Great. Fantastic. I mean, obviously that's something that I will personally want to check out, because the paranormal is something that we're very much into here at Elysium Sophia. Very gothic, very dark, very emotional. So cool. Good luck with that one. And also a lot of our friends. So I don't miss anybody, because I'm very conscious that we're finishing our live stream now, and I just want to make sure that I thank everybody that has contributed and taken time to come and drop their link or chat or share some pearls of wisdom with everybody. If you joined us from our beautiful second home of Cyprus, we say thank you and stay safe. From Africa, the IMAS from Africa, we haven't had our friend, I don't know my name, joining us, Katie.
And that's Katie, by the way. We do know her name.
We do know her name. It's just that's what they call their channel.
From Africa. From Africa.
From Africa. If you
I don't know what my name is here. Who says hi?
It says
oh
hello.
my
We're just
God.
talking about you.
No,
this
isn't
the power
real.
Of the mind.
This can't be real.
Yeah.
You can't be here.
We were just saying. We were chatting
No,
about all
we
our
just
friends
said-
from the other side.
We just said that.
You pop.
Creepy says my old channel was nothing but paranormal exploring. It had over 500 videos on different locations in the UK before I came here. I don't know what my name says hi. We just said.
And we'd like people to back us up here. We just said
we were
about you.
talking to loads of people, and then we said, we've also, I don't know what my name is, there's another channel, and then you just came and said hi. That's
It's really strange,
unreal.
you see,
That's
because,
unreal.
and just to reiterate,
Guys, did you see that? Creepy and everyone. Did you see what's just
that
happened?
was amazing.
And the Marigold says, speaking of an angel, the angel came. Exactly. We
just
were
like
just
that.
speaking of you, and then you came.
We're having it's been just to Katie in particular. You're probably wondering why you've not seen us on the other side, on the other platform. Yeah. And the reason for that is very strange at the moment, because
Very strange.
we can't go live at the moment because, and get this, we've been sort of like stopped at the moment.
We've been blocked.
We've been blocked at the moment because apparently the other side, they don't believe I'm 18. And so they stopped us.
Over 18.
They don't believe I'm over 18.
Yeah.
So they blocked us and said we had to send photographic evidence. So we sent a photograph and they said, sorry, appeal failed, still don't believe you're 18. So we sent another one, and they keep blocking us, saying that they don't believe that I'm over 18, which is very flattering, but quite annoying. So we're trying to work with them at the moment because we're missing the other side. We're missing you, Unicorn Hulk, who also joins us here.
Imagine just comes now.
Yeah, but that's why we're not posting live on the other side.
Creepy said, if you like the paranormal, when you go to this channel, look up the managemental Century video. You will love it.
Oh right, you want to also check out the Stockstreet Bypass Ghost, because that's very close to where we broadcast from.
I don't know what my name is. Says the cover of the video is funny. Do you mean the one that we've just posted?
The one that was this one
when you came in.
This one, which one?
Well,
that one, yeah. We were missing because we like the other app as well, but we can't go live, and it's really, really frustrating and really annoying because we'd just been chatting to the powers that be at the other side. They were enjoying our content, and then all of a sudden we're just waiting for them to release us at the moment because we don't know what's happening.
Creepy says, I've heard that, mate.
Yeah, it's very close to where we are, and it's the under the bridge, and that is, I think it was Michael Aspel that did the original documentary on it. So again, check that one out. That's on there, and that really is freaky. That really is paranormal.
I don't know what her name is. Says yes of the live.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? 1 minute we're there, 1 minute we're live, 1 minute we're doing the sessions, laughing and joking. Everybody joining our house.
We don't know what to do because we can't get back on because we sent about 6 appeal photos back saying that we're not 18 years old.
So they just keep saying we're not 18?
And they just keep saying that
so we don't know what to do.
We're a minor and we just don't know what to do.
So obviously Sophia keeps posting her dance videos, and if you know, which is fine, but we need to be going live. We're enjoying going live, but obviously that's where we are. And Unicorn Hulk, that you were chatting with at the last session, she's been joining us on YouTube, but obviously we've told her the same thing. We're missing being on there, but there's not a lot we can do. But we're surely to be monetised here on YouTube. And good old YouTube. Hopefully we get our message soon to say that we're monetised here.
Creepy said, I'll try and find it, mate.
Try it, yeah, try and find it. I think it was Michael Aspel that did it. And there was also in the same area, there was a bunch of, be careful how I say this, a bunch of fairies dancing. And it's something of the same ilk. It was again set years and years ago under the bridge, and I spoke to someone recently about it who'd actually also seen it. But yeah, the ghost of the Stockstreet Bypass still remains, and it's quite interesting. Penny's looking at me. Penny says she wants to see it. You can see it. It's before you were even born, my darling.
Oh.
But so yeah.
Is it here now?
It's caused. Basically, it was the idea that every so often, because the Stockstreet Bypass was such a busy road, and it's obviously compared to motorways and things, it's not that busy, but it was people were seeing this ghost on the bypass, and it was causing people to swerve, and it caused 3 fatal crashes because one minute it was walking towards them.
That's not funny, but it is funny.
Yeah, and it was a hooded.
Oh right, that's totally normal.
I keep looking for it. I can't see it.
Totally normal.
I've never seen it.
100% normal.
But obviously we keep.
Like
something
Pennywise
weird in the neighbourhood.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Like
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Like Pennywise or someone that just disappears.
Something like
Marigold said, "I said goodbye, but I'm still here."
I know. I noticed that, Marigold, and it's really good that you're still here. We've said. We were supposed to be stopping half an hour ago. That's when I started to go off on one and start saying to people, thank you for joining us, but we're still enjoying it, so another 5 minutes, and then we do have to go too, because my little panda's hungry.
Creepy said, sounds crazy. I've been some crazy places when I was in the UK.
There are, but isn't it...
Wait, so you're trying to tell me there was a person...
There's a ghost.
That people was trying not to...
they were driving on the Stockstreet Bypass, and they swerved to miss it, and then finished up crashing.
The reason, if you're wondering about... I don't know what my name is, says. The reason, if you're wondering about why I've not been active lately, is because my phone was broken, so it took a while for the phone company to fix it. I've also been inactive on the app I like.
Yeah, exactly. But again, we haven't been able to get on, so we've missed you on here, but we also missed you on there because we can't get on there at the moment.
I know, it's
just.
but
we have noticed.
We don't know what to do.
Is
we don't
it
know how to get
me
back on.
or Marsden it, for example, and Brooke? Yeah. Now Brooke has been going on a lot more with her mum.
Yeah.
Now, has
Because-
something happened there where they've had a similar issue? I don't know.
No, because they've always gone on together.
Yeah, but they've always gone on together. But Brooke was doing a lot more on her own originally. She was doing quite a lot on her own. Not just on her own. Her mum's always been in the background.
Yeah,
but her
yeah.
must very much like I am now with you.
Yeah.
Very much so. Something's happened.
No, but it's
there, I
like
don't know.
Tyler.
Yeah,
They're the same.
Tyler. Yeah, exactly. So we
Um,
just need to get back on there again.
Marigold said, it's a call for a new one. I don't know. Oh, new phone.
A new phone. I think it is. Yeah.
Ooh,
It's.
I'm sure that Creepy's a ghost.
Ooh.
Because I just saw that message. It wasn't there,
Wasn't
now
there?
it's
No,
just
it's not
here.
again. Change it.
Creepy said, make sure when you watch the video on my channel, make sure you have the volume on as you hear laughing at the point of something happened. I want to say a lot you will see yourself.
Cool. No, I want to see it myself, and I look forward to seeing that. So creepy. Can't
It'll
wait
be
to see
scary,
it because
but, yeah.
it's kind of like it's like Whitby in the dark, isn't it? You can't beat somewhere quite mystical or mythical on an evening.
some
especially
reason,
like on a Halloween.
when you
can
said
really-
that, God rest you, Merry Gentleman came to my head for some reason.
Did it? Oh, well, it's you know.
Oh, because you said beach and I saw tidings of comfort.
Tidings, yeah. Tidings of great confidence. Oh, good tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power, and we have gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. That was from the great Pentatonics, mate. But yeah, we just love the Pentatonics. Oh wow, what a great band.
Marigold said, Nab, run away, lol.
Run
And
away, I know.
Nab said no.
No, he's still
Marigold clapping you, and Creep
Aw.
said, it's called the Mananaganal. Sorry. It's called, I can't read that name. It's the Philippines humanoid who says it haunts the cemetery.
Oh right, cool.
And Marigold said, oh, still there, sir. Nab said, trying to distract myself from wanting to smoke so bad, lol.
Try not to walk that on.
Trying to distract myself from wanting not to smoke.
Oh, I see. You see, you've come to the right place, haven't you? Stopping smoking. It's all in the power of the mind. You have to tell yourself. You have to tell yourself that smoking has no good for you. There's no place for you. Easier said than done, but obviously, joking aside, hypnosis and the power of self-talk can really, really help. Obviously, with other things as well, the nicotine patches or whatever you want to try and do, but it all starts by a positive attitude and re-educating yourself and speaking to your subconscious. Let me speak to your subconscious and chat about how you don't need what you're doing. That's what it's all about.
I don't know what my name says. I remember last month you talked about your account being monetized, so are you yet? Ooh, nice song.
Ah, thank you.
We aren't monetized yet.
But we
But
believe we should be now.
Yeah.
We're kind of like anticipating that we set ourselves, obviously, as you rightly say, we set ourselves the task of being monetised by the 20th of December. But we've been checking up on the watch hours and the subscribers, but as far as we're aware and we're concerned, we believe that we should be there now. But we haven't had notification yet from the powers that be at YouTube. We hope that's very, very soon, and you'll be the first to know. Our
Creepy
subscribers.
said, I'm going for a smoke now, ha ha ha. Sorry, had to come out.
Yeah, you
Nav
enjoy.
said, yeah, I'm trying to tell myself and strengthen my mind.
You do. It's all
And
in
Nat
the
Marigold
mind.
said, stop smoking, sir, it's not good to your health.
No.
Better sing here with Sir Paul.
Yeah, you just need to. Positive mental attitude, self-talk. You need to convince yourself and to convince your subconscious that smoking has no benefits for you. I know. Before you say anything, yes, but I like it. But just think
Well,
of it
one
at
person's
the time.
trying not to smoke, and then the other person says,
I'm gonna have to smoke.
Yes.
You need to try and just speak to your subconscious mind, and you need to repeatedly, over and over again, just reinforce that you don't need it and you're better
Nab
off
said,
without it.
I won't stop herb, but maybe tobacco.
Yeah,
I won't stop tobacco, just not green.
yeah.
I want to stop tobacco. Oh, Marigold said, Sir David, I'm sorry, lol. Oh, it's okay. They called you Paul. That's
It's
all
okay, don't worry, I get called
No
so
problem.
many things. We don't mind, because it's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. And it really is starting to look a lot like Christmas, and we're starting to wind down now, because the little panda is hungry. She's after some more bamboo shoots. And needs to be fed, but we will be on again very, very soon, and we'd love it, really love it. If you want us to join us again next time, you'd be more than welcome, whether it's for a chat, whether it's just to listen to some Christmas songs, or whether it's to use our mindfulness approach to share with some pearls of wisdom with us.
Creepy said, I've tried, trust me, I was in the army for 10 years
Yeah.
and been smoking for about 15.
Yeah, it's not easy. I won't kid you. It's not easy. It's addictive, isn't it? It really is highly addictive. But you have to. The nub of it is you have to realise, and you have to convince your mind that you can want to do something more. And that's what it, in essence, is all about. You have to find an alternative. You have to find something that will give you that same euphoria. And I know it's easier said than done, but until you find that, and until then you convince yourself you found that, it ain't going to happen.
So
Until you train your mind.
I'm going to say Katie instead of Adam.
Katie, of course.
Katie said, aren't herbs healthy? Like, healthy. So I don't think you must stop with the herbs, but you must not smoke. It may be consume it in another way. By it means herbs, so is it healthy?
Yeah. Now it depends what kind of herbs you're talking about, does it? Now we don't want to get into the advocating certain herbs on here, but if it's the herb that I'm thinking of, then obviously there are other ways that you may want to utilise that to help. I don't know.
Marigold said clap, clap, clap. And Creepy said, I want to quit, but my mental health don't let me, ha ha ha, but I agree with you.
Yeah, and again, it ain't easy. It is what it is. And bigger and better people than us in the nicest possible way have fallen foul to it and still struggle with it. But it can be done. It can be done, but you have to be in the right place, physically and mentally. You have to be ready to open up to it and to be susceptible to it. You have to.
So Nab says, yeah, I don't want to eat it. Marigold said, let's tie your hands, sir, for you to stop. Vegan Really said, you can vaporise it. Nab said, not the smay. No, I can't read that. Creepy says, I tried vegan, don't work for me.
Yeah.
Nab says, yeah, don't get the same taste and effect.
Yeah, and again, it all boils down to you need to be in the right place, literally, physically and metaphorically. You have to be in the right place, and if you're not in the right place, it ain't going to happen. So you have to dedicate that time. You have to give it the opportunity. You have to give your mind and your body the opportunity and the best conditions to convince it otherwise.
Creepy's tried Nicorette chewing gum, patches, vapes, everything.
Yeah, you've tried, yeah, and again, substituting it for something until you empower yourself and empower your mind to give it the same euphoria that it gets, the same high that it gets from the nicotine, until you substitute it with something that gives it the equal euphoria, then it won't work.
Nab said, I don't think I am. I'm all over the show, lol.
You will be. Again, if you're all over the show, you have to be at the right place, the right time, at the right time of your life to do it. And then it will happen. But it will all happen. The yin, the yang, it will all come in together. But it won't happen until you give your body and your mind the best conditions. It has to believe that what it's doing is for the better and for the greater good. And it's not stupid, your subconscious mind. It knows.
So Marigold said some were using ginger, making it as a candy. And Creepy said, you will do it.
Yeah, you will.
And Creepy
that's
said,
the positive mental attitude you have to have.
I just lose my temper. I lose my temper when I don't, and that's not fair on anyone.
Yeah. But I mean, come on, you've been in the military, you've been subjected to some things, you've seen some things, you've seen some things that a woman ain't supposed to see, as it were. And you've seen things that you've had. You are trying, I would suspect, I may be wrong, but you are trying to recreate that rush. And your body is trying to recreate that rush. And in the army, in the military, it recreated the rush and they did its bit. But now, you're not recreating the rush, but it's still wanting to do its bit. Does that make sense?
So Katie says, if it's a big addiction, is more of a mental health situation to handle, or is it required for you to go to the rehab kind of situation?
Yeah, only you can answer that one.
And Creepy said military training is easier, haha.
It's easier. Military training might be easier, but
When I said that, haha, it was like...
You're on the spot. Your body is obviously, once upon a time your body was craving that adrenaline buzz, and then you needed to come down. So hence, so now you have to recreate something that's going to give your body and your mind that euphoria, and then it will start to come into place. But until you find it, and it's trial and error, but you will find it, and it will happen.
Marigold said, my Lolo Tete, I mean my grandfather died because he smoked too much.
Yeah, and you see, that's the nub of it. You can show somebody, unless they're ready to accept it, you can show people, as many people, photographs of lung cancer or whatever you want to show them, and the devastation it's doing to your body, and everything it's doing. But until you're ready to take it on board, your subconscious ain't gonna listen.
Creepy says, I do miss the army. I tried joining back up, but they won't allow me to, lol.
Yeah.
And Kate says, I literally don't know if you switched topics or what, but my recent comment is about the smoking thing.
Yeah.
Nav says, yeah, I'm with it. Creepy said, it's an addiction. It's like when a woman is pregnant, they crave certain foods, but that stops normally after the smoking. It doesn't.
No.
And Nav said, my grandfather developed lung cancer after quitting, but I imagine it was too late by then.
Exactly, and you know, you're a sensible guy. You're an intelligent guy. You know, it's killing you. You know it is. But until people come to us and they say, I've tried everything I consciously can to stop smoking. So that's when we say, then have you tried subconsciously speaking to your subconscious? Because the only person, the third person here, the player here that will help you is your subconscious mind. You have to bring in the third eye, the third person, which is your subconscious. Because your subconscious mind, if it's at the right time, the right place, receiving the right information, is the only thing that's going to give you that substitute. And that is in the form of substituting it for something of the same value, that is valued by your body, that is as euphoric as the feelings you're getting with smoking. It's a habit. You have to break the cycle, but it ain't easy.
So Kate said, oh, okay, thanks, Creepy.
Yeah.
And Nab said, if I know it's killing me and I continue to do it, I'm an intelligent fool.
Yeah, exactly. Well, words spoken. Yeah, but so many wise fools. The fools are always wise. That's what makes it more difficult.
Creepy said, with cancer though, I think it depends on the person. Some people smoke for 60 to 70 years and nothing happens, so I think it all depends on the person. Sure, it doesn't help, but everyone is born with cancer.
Exactly, it's whatever triggers it off, isn't it?
Creepy says, it's just like a trigger to set it off.
Exactly.
And Marigold said he had lung cancer stage 4. He smoked 3 cases cigarettes every 60 sticks of it. And Creep said, and Nav said, I'm breaking the morning routine with him, Wim Hof wake up.
Yeah, well, the thing is you just hit the nail on the head. The biggest killer in life is stress and anxiety, whether it's secondary, tertiary, or the first level. So if you stop smoking and you can't control that stress and anxiety a different way, then it will be the anxiety and the stress that will kill you, not the smoking. Because as was pointed out so eloquently there, the stress and the strain, the secondary, will kill you. And you may be lucky with the first, because your body may have just become able to diffuse it and work with it. But you know, hand over heart, the foolish fool, the intelligent fool, you know that you need to substitute it. You need to substitute it, and you will. You will substitute it when the time's right. The time isn't right at the moment, obviously, but when it is right, it will happen. But you have to tell yourself that it will happen, and you have to repeat to your subconscious mind that smoking holds no benefit for me.
Marigold said, start to control now if you love to stay long. I don't know, my neighbour says, my granddad used to smoke at 60 years. He did not get cancer, I think. He only got asthma. So it is most likely they get cancer, but sometimes it is asthmatic, I think. And Creep says, one person, a famous person, did exercise running every day, 20 to 30 years. Never smoked, never drank alcohol, never eaten red meats. He was healthy, but he died of cancer. Miles, not years, sorry. 20 to 30 miles. So, yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it all boils down to what we say about the inevitable. Things are going to happen. Night will follow day, day will follow night. It will happen. We go back to Sanskrit, and it teaches us that when we talked before about pain being inevitable, that suffering is optional. We have to concentrate on the things we can do something about. And stopping smoking is something that we have to try and do something about. But again, it will only happen when our conscious mind has then given way to our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind fully believes that it's the right time and the right thing to do, and holds no goodness for it, no belief for it. It has to, and it has to substitute some form of adrenaline or some form of euphoria before it will relinquish the power. So it has to already have something else that can osmotically wipe it out and take over. Does that make sense? Because doing it on its own without something to substitute it with won't work. You spoke to your conscious mind and you know it's wrong. Your subconscious mind is now telling you it's wrong. You listen to your subconscious, but you have to start listening to it and hearing it. Two different things. But it will. You have to be positive. And it will happen when the time's right. The time is obviously not right at this moment in time, but when the time is right, your subconscious mind is so powerful, and it will do it. I tell you what, just let me finish on this bit now. While I've got your attention, the power of the subconscious mind, I don't have to tell you how powerful the subconscious mind is. People say to me, they say, what is hypnosis like? What is using your subconscious mind really like? And I say, look, do you drive? And they say, yeah. And I say, I need to finish this bit before we talk. I know it's a long one, but I need to say to you, have you ever, when was the last time you drove on a very familiar journey? And you drive all the way there and you get there and you cannot remember getting there. You know you've got there because you're there, but you know you've passed that town or that tree or that public house or that place, and you know you must have done it, but you can't remember getting there. You've tranced out. Your subconscious mind has taken you on that journey. You've gone through the motions without realising it, but your conscious mind was there all the time to make sure that nothing went wrong. But guiding your ship was your subconscious mind. But you cannot remember getting there, but you did. And that happens to us all the time, doesn't it? Especially as drivers. That's the power of hypnosis. And that's the power that needs to attack the smoking within you. And it will do it, because it's very good. It's very strong. Penny.
So Marigold said, God plans his life comes to an end. into an end, but better not do what's not good for health. Creepy said, "You're born to live, you die. It's all a dice game. If the dice stops rolling the next, you can bet at any age where I've cheated death so many times in Iraq and Afghanistan."
Well, this is it. You've been there, you've seen it.
And Nav says, "Yes, I hear you, David." Nav said, "The Wim Hof thing has helped me tap into myself more." Marigold said, "When it's your time to say goodbye, it's your time and no one can control it."
Exactly.
Creepy said, "I've been blown up. If being shot in the chest, I've had rounds bouncing off my helmet, and yet I'm still here.
Yeah.
So it's all a dice game. It's not the case of what you do, it won't help." Nav said, "I did get adrenaline from cold shower after the breath hold." Katie said, "So what you're saying is that no matter how healthy you are, you can still get sick." "I knew that, but not cancer, for I thought maybe like that, I don't know, but a less critical sickness." Creep said, "But it's how you play your life. Life is a big gamble."
Exactly.
What is my name? If anyone can get sick, you have more chance not getting cancer if you don't drink or smoke or anything, but you can still get it. It depends on the person who gets it. That's why it can't be cured. That's why it can't be cured, as no one knows who or what type people get.
Exactly. Beautiful. People very eloquently put those last time. Thank you, Penny. Thank you for reading those, because it just goes without saying that, when it's your time, it's fate. We can do certain things to try and reduce the bad things, but the inevitable will happen. But we can try. We can try. And we do try. And we should always try to give our body and our mind the best.
So Creepy said, "That's why it can't be cured, as no one knows how or what type of people get it." Ruth said hi, so hi Ruth.
Hi Ruth, how are you?
Marigold said, "Creepy, you must be very lucky that you're still kicking and alive, and now you're here with us." Marigold said hello. Nav said, "I lost my brother when I was 15. He was 16. Creepy said, "I wasn't dying over there, no chance, lol."
Yeah, exactly. So hi Ruth, how are you? Not being rude, we're just in the middle of a very philosophical debate here. People are joining us.
Sorry, Katie said, "But it can be cured with chemotherapy and still exists, and people get cured." Nav said, "Not something I shout about, but I feel comfortable here."
Good.
Good.
And I'm so thank you.
And also,
that means a lot to us, because this is what we try and create.
Please remember
Please
remember to put the bell on so you can join us when we go live
next time we're debating. It's the same thing. It's all about letting
And thank you so much for just getting things off your chest that you're worried about.
This is why we try to instigate this forum, a kind of a chat show. I can't see Jonathan Ross getting as much out of people as we're doing today, but it's really nice so you can open up and with people that become your friends because they care. And people are in this chat now, and it's thank you to everyone who's been in this chat, very sincerely, because people who are saying these things among strangers, it's great, and it shows that given the right conditions, people can open up, and we can work together, and you can.
So Nab said, "I will," and Ruth dropped their link.
Lovely, thank you. That's great. So without belittling anything, I couldn't say any more. You said it. But sometimes words, don't need to say anything else. You've just shown there that you've lived the here and now. You've actually engaged. You've realised that we're all here. We're all human. Despite what we think, none of us are immortal, and we have to. Ben. We have to try and give our bodies and our minds the best opportunities, the best conditions in which to thrive, or fight, or grow. Because you just talked about the fight or flight mechanism,
adrenaline,
and also the parasympathetic system, and the parasympathetic nervous system, and the sympathetic nervous system. They all have parts to play. when we're wanting to fight, and you in the army and you in the armed forces would need that fight or flight mechanism, that fight mechanism. You needed to ignite your sympathetic nervous system. It needed to work with you from days of yore. But also, you need your parasympathetic nervous system to slow down your heart rate, to slow down your system, to slow down your pulse, and to slow your breathing. There's a time and a place for both, the yin and the yangs. Penny.
So, Creep said, it's not 100% unfortunately, depends on how far the cancer has gone. Chemo only slows down the pace. Yes, if it isn't that far gone, it can kill the cells, but most treatments, the cancer can multiply and won't get strong for the chemo to work. Marigold said, let's stay here, it's really amazing being here. I'm getting mature listening and talking to mature people, lol. Creepy says, first time I've been told mature, lol, joking. And Katie said, were you a doctor before? Question mark.
Was who?
You.
No, I've studied sports science, I've studied anatomy, physiology, biomechanics, a lot of psychology, and then obviously hypnosis, etc. So I have a BSc honours degree, so I have got quite a lot of science background. But thank you.
So,
it's the way that we're working together is really important.
Nab said, I'm learning a lot because I have no mates around here. It gets lonely, lol. Katie says, I'm so surprised by the amount of knowledge you have. Nad said, chemo destroyed my brother's immune system.
Yeah.
Creepy
exactly.
said, I was in the infantry transferred to the tanks, but I was in a team medic-based and basic first responder medic. Marigold said, but I believe in Jesus, miracle, everything will come into right place. Katie says, didn't it help him? And Nad said, the leukemia didn't kill him.
No, I mean, you know, we've hit on so many things there. We've hit on the religious, we've hit on the spiritual, we've hit on the scientific facts.
Oh, so sepsis killed him.
Sepsis, exactly.
Creep said, I love autonomy, I love the human body.
Exactly. Anatomy, physiology, biomechanical principles. Obviously, I'm still studying towards more and more, because study is important, and I do keep studying. Obviously, once I've done my honours degree in sciences, then I studied more and more and more. But yeah, it's all, you're always learning, and it's nice to share. But if it's anatomy, if it's physiology, if it's psychology, it's all got a place and all got a part to play.
So Katie says, oh, so you're still alive and well. Marigold said, praying for those who are suffering for their sickness right now and for their recovery.
Yes.
And Creepy says, that's the side effect of chemotherapy. Even a common cold can kill a person who has just started to have chemo.
Yeah.
And Nad said, stomach infection couldn't fight it off and it poisoned his blood, killed his organs.
Yeah. And again, it's sometimes it's the secondary thing that is more harm than the first. So it's like you were just saying about what we were saying about smoking. Yeah, okay. Then you've got the initial issue of smoking. But in the scheme of things, if you stop smoking and you're anxious and you're more anxious and you become so anxious that the stress will kill you in a different way, because it was a secondary thing. And stress and anxiety will kill and cause, and be secondary to cause heart failure and knock-on effects with anxiety. So it's all as important as each other. It's all in the blend, and it's all relative. Penny.
So Creepy said, it kills the immune system.
Hang on a second. Creepy said,
Creepy says, it kills the immune system and the white blood cells that fight against bacteria in the body.
It does.
Now said, may have even been all the transfusions too.
Yeah.
And Katie says, what? So it's dangerous to get chemo?
No, I don't think it's dangerous to get chemo. I think it's you have to weigh up. You have to weigh up the positives and negatives. And if the medical team that are looking after you, and your own research says that you have a great chance for chemo to kill the cancer cells at that time, then that's what you have to weigh up. Because you have to weigh up the pros and cons. And chemo, if it's advised, or whether it's radiation therapy or whatever the therapy that is advised by the medical team at the time, who are looking after you, because we're all different and every situation's different and every condition comes separate and different, and we can't tar them all with the same brush. We have to take each one on its own value.
So, Creepy said leukemia suffers with too many white blood cells and that can cause numerous problems.
Yeah.
COPD is the most common for smokers.
Yes.
And Nav said he suffered for years, and if he suffered, he would be in a wheelchair and half a gut and not be able to go to the toilet right now. It was high time. Creepy said, and I'll tell you a bit about COPD. Marigold said, bye for now, guys. Love you. Keep safe.
Yeah,
always.
Marigold, take care, stay safe, and thank you for joining us today. Stay
So
safe.
Katie says COPD, which stands for, I'll ask Google. Creep said chronic obstructive pulmonary disease is the name of lung conditions that cause breathing difficulties. It includes emphysema, damage to the air sacs in the lungs.
That's why we have CPAP machines, and a lot of people suffer from something called sleep apnea. And sleep apnea, again, is a term used when people can actually stop breathing in their sleep. And it forces people to stop breathing. So they have a CPAP machine, which is almost like a ventilator, which is worn over the face. And a CPAP machine is very similar, because some people during sleep can actually stop breathing.
And chronic bronchitis, long-term inflammatory of the airways.
So whether it's asthma, whether it's anything that stops the tiny air sacs, the alveoli that are working there, then it's all relative, and it's all very important, and it's so potent at this moment in time with talking about these things because of COVID. Because of course it isn't COVID that kills people. It's a condition that causes other things, which is amazing about COVID, because it's okay, 2 more minutes and then we have to go. But I just wanted to say that it's really funny. It doesn't seem from the evidence that I've been given that it's not COVID that actually kills people as such. It's COVID then that causes the issues with breathing, with the ventilation, that then will turn to pneumonia or will turn to some kind of other bronchial infections that will then cause the issue. And that's the secondary again, but the COVID gets in and the COVID links on, but then it actually causes, especially in people who have underlying medical conditions. So thank you for bringing that up, because that really does help people to understand that.
Katie says, but Mr. Pickering, Creepy said it could kill anyone with a common cold after you get chemotherapy.
Well, that's because you have to, Katie, you have to think at the time. Yes, if your immune system is lowered and your immune system isn't working, then you are susceptible to the common cold. So a pure common cold could kill you. But if you have leukemia in the first place and you don't have the treatment then you're going to die from the leukemia. So you have to weight all up. So the rule of thumb would say that if you're unfortunate enough to be in that situation and you're advised to have leukemia, you've got leukemia, you need something to help your system fight the disease. So it might be that, but on its own, if your immune system is that low in the first place, then yes, a common cold could kill you. But the rule of thumb is listen to these people, listen to the medical people that are helping these people, because they know, and every case is different. So in general, having leukemia, if you're advised, if you have leukemia, you have to have chemotherapy or radiation, then they believe that will be the best way forward. But again, it's all about the immune system, and it's all about empowering our immune system in the first place and giving our immune system the best conditions to help work with us. Katie, does that make sense?
Creepy says, hosts, they have them face masks for people who snore. Also, it helps that because, fun fact, for you snoring, it's basically particularly clouser of the windpipe, which again stops so much air going into the lung.
Yeah, that's it.
Katie says all the side effects can be bad according to the people on the live.
Yeah.
Creep says, I don't know, please don't take it too serious. All patients that have chemo get told to not get close to anyone with a common cold.
Yeah.
because they haven't got any immune system. But if you stay away from them, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it is true. You just have to just just go with the instructions that's coming from them, the medical team that's talking about it in the first place. The ebb of this and the essence of it all is that our immune system is important. And just to take a step back without getting the doom and gloom, without getting too heavy about all this and worried about it, is that you need to first of all try and give your immune system the best condition to help fight off anything. And that's by having a healthy lifestyle. That's by healthy eating. That's by having a power nap. That's by having enough water. That's by using the things that we advocate here at Elysium Sophia. Giving your body and your mind the best conditions, which will in turn help your immune system to help fight and fight for you rather than against you.
So Creepy said it's only for a certain amount of days or weeks, again depending on the person.
Of course it is.
Katie
it's all
says,
relative.
sure I will. And I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You know how you said sleep apnea?
Yes.
When you said you could stop breathing
In your sleep.
What is that caused by? Is it
Closure of the airways.
No, but is it something to do with the lungs? Is it?
Well, it's a mixture, isn't it? It's your lungs. It's the oxygen getting to your brain.
Yeah.
So your lungs aren't pumping oxygen around your body, so oxygen's not getting to your brain.
Yeah.
So that's what can happen. It's a mixture of all those
Creepy
things.
said, I'm used to dealing with gunshot wounds and blown off limbs, haha. Feel like a doctor here, lol.
You will do, yeah. And obviously we said there about your the things that have brought you here. You've been through to so many things, and it's great. It's been a privilege to share these things with each other today. It's been really good.
Katie says, but it seems really rude to stay away from a person because they have something they didn't want.
Yeah, but you have to. I know, but you have to think you're doing it for the greater good, aren't you? You're doing it for the right reasons.
But I suppose it's kind of like you can see them, but you have to.
Yeah, you just
see,
have to.
it's like COVID
with
at the minute.
now,
Yeah.
We keep coming back to COVID, and it's like you can go into a care home and see your
Yeah.
loved ones that are there, but you have to make sure you're not putting them at risk.
Oh, well,
so you have a screen up there.
It's just like if you're visiting people, like when you have to wear gloves and
Exactly.
protective
PPE.
equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're wearing PPE. That's why we should be wearing PPE there to protect other people.
Because
to
especially
protect
now
ourselves.
with COVID, if you're already getting chemotherapy, like they said in hospitals.
Yeah, then you are vulnerable.
Yeah. Creep says, I have something with sleep.
You have something with sleep.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Do you have sleep apnea or do you have another condition?
Can't remember the name. But someone had chemotherapy, and with COVID, they couldn't see them.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
We're getting obviously. We need to lighten it up a little bit now because people are. It's been absolutely a pleasure chatting today, and I hope that nobody's going to go away apart from people who want nightmares and have nightmares, because at the end of the day, all we're saying in this chat today is that we need to give our bodies and our minds the best conditions in which to thrive and to grow, and help our body and our mind work with us rather than against us. That's what we're saying.
Creepy said, sleep apnea is serious,
I know.
potentially serious.
Yeah.
A sleep disorder which breathing repeatedly stops and starts. If you snore loudly and feel tired even after a full night's sleep, you might have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And Creepy said the main types of sleep apnea are obstructive sleep apnea, the more common form that occurs when the throat muscles relax.
That's right, and you find that
I'm yawning now.
you do
just
find
said.
that a lot of people are not clinically obese, but they do have a link with obesity. There is a massive link with obesity and CPAP machines and people on CPAP
Creepy
machines,
just said,
because it's all to do with the narrowing, as you've just said, about the throat.
Creepy
and the neck.
just said, if you yawn quite a lot, and I've just yawned. As soon as you said mention yawn.
We could talk all day, and we have been doing. But again, just whatever you don't, we have to realise that one of the best ways to deal with any issue is to talk about it, and that's what we've done today. We've talked about things. We've talked about different vaccines, we've talked about sleep apnea, different conditions, and hopefully you've enjoyed our conversation today. I know we really have to, from our point of view now, we have to call it a day, and we have to say, if you joined us today from Saudi Arabia, from the Philippines, from Dubai, from Europe, from here in the UK, from the Philippines shortly coming back to the UK, from the UK going back to the Philippines, if you're from America, wherever you joined us from today, it really has been an amazing journey chatting to you today. And please join us again next time. Put the bell on, ding, and join us next time. You'll be more than welcome. Penny.
Creepy said a lot of people have this, lots of people snore, so please don't think everyone has snores
They
or sleep
don't.
apnea.
No,
Ha, ha, ha.
they don't. A lot of
Katie
people snore.
says-
Sleep apnea is a specific issue that you have to be tested for, and don't worry about it. Again, please, Katie, don't worry about it.
Katie said, but COVID, it's a must for two people to understand. They could get infected, so keep caution. But when we talk about the other person having chemo, I mean, they should not be offended. And Creep said, I've enjoyed it, David. Thank you, buddy.
Good. No, we've enjoyed
Thank
the
you.
chat.
Please
We've
don't
enjoyed it.
forget.
We really have enjoyed today's
Please
session.
don't
It's
forget
been
to
really
put the
nice.
bell on so you can join us when we go live next time. Please remember to come to our live stream next time. We have really enjoyed it today, speaking with you. Please don't forget to put the notification bell
Yeah,
on.
we will visit
We
your
hope
channels.
to see your channels next time.
And again, visit each
Please
other's channels.
come and join us next time if you can. We've really enjoyed speaking today. For I don't know, my name is Creepy. And
Katie.
everyone that's joined
And
us.
everyone that Sophia's talking about there.
Yep.
Whatever you're doing tonight, please try and do it safely. Whatever you're doing, if you're going to have something to eat now, try and just think about what you're putting in. But also, please stay safe. Think of what you're doing, and always stay empathetic. Because if anything else, empathy is so important. It's so important that we empathise with each other. And just before we go, Penny wants to say something else.
Creepy said, I hope to help people understand a bit more, and any questions come to the lives I will be doing sometime in the future. Well, it's 3 a.m. here now, so hopefully I'll catch it.
Yeah, and obviously between myself and between my medical knowledge that I have,
And Katie said,
my postgrad and my master's degree, and betwixt what we've just been saying there, between us all, we can put the world to rights. We can help each other understand each other. Which is what it's all about.
Sorry.
So thank you.
Katie says, thanks for having me. I enjoyed this live.
Lovely, thank you. And thank you again for coming. We've really appreciated it. And on that joyous note, last note from Penny the Panda.
Please remember to put the bell on, and we hope to see you next time we go live. And please remember to join us.
Yeah. So wherever you are today, wherever you've joined us from, in the great words of the great Panda, join us again next time. Please stay safe. Put a smile on your face. And next time you go past the mirror, just smile. Stand tall and smile. And realise it's great to be you. Because you are unique, you are amazing. And you mean so much to someone. And you mean so much to yourself.
Katie says, I'm not sure about tomorrow because I'm finishing exams.
Oh,
And
good luck with
Creepy
those
says,
exams.
what time are you going live tomorrow?
We don't know whether we're going live tomorrow. We won't be
No.
going live tomorrow. It'll probably be Friday now because we have a big bumper training session with Sophia tomorrow evening.
Yes,
So
so
it'll probably be Friday, but
it's 20:57 where Katie is.
yeah, we'll put a bell on, and the next time if you are available, able to join us, that would be amazing. That would be brilliant. So again, take care, and as usual here at Elysium Sophia, take care, stay safe, and namaste.